Greetings and salutations. Welcome to Roll Hit Die Presents Dungeons with Veterans. I am Dan Latham, the Dungeon Master, or Game Master, or whatever you want to call it. The person who helps make this story, give it an outline. Everybody else makes it what it is. And with that, the ones who are making it what it is, playing Surge is...
My name, if I am not muted,
You're
which
not.
I hope I'm not.
Well, not on my end. I can hear you.
It's fine. Curtis Ross. I play Hernan in Friday night's game. I play Surge in tonight's game. And oh boy, let's see what happens. We're in the middle of nowhere, and it's cold.
And rainy.
And rain. It's supposed to freeze later.
Now, Frederick, who usually plays Sergeant Rock, is not with us this evening. I believe Turnabout's Fair Play. I believe the one who plays Demort will be covering Rock tonight as well. And that is...
Todd Meekum. I will be playing both Sergeant Rock and Ducks. So I will be a warlock with a sidekick that's a barbarian, monk, rogue. So we'll have some fun.
And don't forget your sidekick.
I'm teaching a flytrap how to be a bard. More to become.
And then we have Corporal Punishment with her Alicorn Fred being played by...
Hi, I'm Christy. I'm really tired tonight. Forgive me. Yep, I'm a Tiefling Paladin. I do have an Alicorn named Fred, who I love very much.
And last but certainly not least, the gentleman who's playing May I and might possibly be the reason why the party has a TPK tonight is being played by...
I don't know what you're talking about. I did nothing wrong. I am Marcus Scott. I'm playing Brother May I, the group's cleric and warlock and chaotic and sewer, whatever. Stuff like that.
Yeah, it's nothing like causing chaos on Facebook.
It wasn't just... I blame Amphibious.
Amphibious?
The amphibious goo!
Alphinius. There we go.
I need to bookmark that and put it as a clip and send it to Alphinius himself.
The amphibious goo. Oh my god.
Well, I mean, if he ever goes to a lake, that's what he is. He's now the amphibious goo.
Everything you see on the screen, Roll20-wise, is what our maps are being done, as well as whatever minis and such we use. As you notice,
you talk about me now.
As you noticed, when the stream started, you had a commercial from the people at GUI Cube, who is our sponsor for our Friday night games that we're running, the Red Star Rising campaign, and they also give me some goodies that I can use in this campaign as well. So I decided to play their commercial at the beginning of every one of our streams so that y'all can kind of get a feel for what they are. If you haven't had a chance to check them out, please go check them out. I don't use sound effects, but when I do, it's either Sirenscape or myself. So I don't know of any other announcements that I need to make at this time. Does anybody else need to make any announcements at this time?
First weekend of September is a dual con weekend. Both ReaperCon and DragonCon will be going on that weekend. So enjoy both.
And
Or
you're doing something for both of them, are you not?
I am actually DMing the Epic for ReaperCon. It's going to be a lot of fun. You should check it out. I think there are still slots available because they're getting more DMs to sign up, so slots are coming available.
And I know
It's
they're
gonna be a
asking
lot of
for
fun.
DMs and stuff right now for Dragon Con on Facebook, so
Yeah, that's what I was going to mention.
I'll have to swing over there. I didn't see anything yet.
maybe the first time
So
you
you
Never
ever,
have too many.
say first time you've ever attended two conventions separate side of the world at the same time, right?
Hey, who said there's no benefits to COVID, right?
Me?
Hey, I've got to stay home. Given that I never went out anyway, but it was an excuse.
But now you can do conventions while at home.
I get
Exactly.
My, I
And
get
I
my
mean,
week-
that's wonderful.
yeah, I get to do my weekly test tomorrow morning at 9:00.
Yeah. But I mean, if you think about it, for some people, like, I'm stuck in the middle of the U.S. The nearest main plane to go anywhere in the U.S. is 3 hours away. So for these conventions, with them being online, it's really nice that you can just pop in. You don't have to drive 3 hours to the nearest one or drive 3 hours to get on a plane to go across the U.S.
All right. So
Ah.
before we get started, would anybody care to give us a bit of a recap of what happened last session?
Sure. So, we started, and, the gods of above had decided that there was going to be 4 ways they would prepare. Jokingly, someone said they'd go another. Ended up, some reason, we decided to go another. So,
Wait.
we were
Let's
discussing-
reestablish this now. The being that put you on your path created a couple different ways for you to go. Jokingly, you said we could go a 4th way. So while you discussed how you would do that 4th way, that being created a way for you to go that 4th way. And what did you do?
I was not making the choice. I was leaving it up to everyone else.
You created a 5th way.
No, Fritz created a 5th way. Let's just go around the fucking mountains.
Oh, no. This is a group thing. This is y'all.
Yeah. So yeah, we were discussing what to do, and we were thinking, well, we might just go up and over the mountains. Well, we got to looking, and the mountains, they went off into clouds. Well, when you are a cloud, it's easy to get lost, and when only one person can turn you into a cloud, if you're gone, you're gone. It's like, hey, where are you at? I'm using this sending spell to talk to you. Oh, I see a mountain. No shit, we're in the mountains. So, we thought maybe that's not a great idea to go up and over. So let's possibly think of going through the tunnels. Well, that's going to take months maybe. It could. It's going to take too long. All right. Well, what else? Well, we could do this. We could go walk up through the mountain. Okay, yeah, we could. So we were just discussing all these ideas and all the possible downsides. So after doing that for a while, we're like, all right, you know what? Let's go and get some items before we leave, before we've made a decision. So me and May headed off to the Stocking Stuffer Pallet. And as we get there, the owner is getting ready to leave. Not happy that some people decided to show up on his doorstep when he was trying to get home. Well, we were able to persuade him with some money. So we bought some items, a few sets of, I think you bought 6 sets of winter clothing, and a couple other little things. We got everything, we headed out. So the next morning, we decide, all right, I think we got an idea. We don't want to spend the time going through the mountains. We don't want to wind walk through the mountains, find a way in and then just blow through at Mach 1. No. We're going to go around the mountains. Because that makes sense. So yeah, we're going to spend what looked like on paper 4 to 5 days to go around the mountains versus 4 to 5 to go up and over. So we started flying. We get about 4 hours in and we land. We rest. We check everything out. We get back up and we go 4 more hours. And then we land and we get ready to set up camp. It's getting pretty nasty out. The weather's starting to come down pretty bad. And I find that there's an outcropping about 1.5 miles away, so we're trudging through this nasty weather, and we get to that outcropping. There's nothing around. There's a couple old bones from some previous meal of some creature or person who'd been through here. So Rock gets the bonfire going. I set up a couple rocks as a windbreak, as an elemental. Get ready to rest inside. Everyone else beds down for the evening. I'm sitting there with Rock, and well, ain't that weird? It looks like there's something coming towards us. That looks kind of like a giant of some sort. And then out of nowhere from behind me, the wall explodes. There's a few giants behind us now, isn't there, too? Okay. So, we start dealing with the giants. I think May I cast a pretty nasty fireball at 3 of them. Dux, you threw a beat a fireball at one of them, too.
Really likes using my magic items.
I know, right?
Every
I mean,
time I'm
you-
gone, my magic items get depleted.
It's fine. And then Rock also cast another spell at those 3. So they all went down really quick because, after 2 fireballs and a synaptic static, that's a lot of health gone in 1 round. So after those 3 back there fall, we, I think, was it Rock or you, May I, that charmed the other 2?
Well, Rock had one of them charmed. I ended up charming them both again.
Yep.
And then he attacked the one.
Yep. You overrid one of his charms.
Yeah.
We took one down. We took the other down. And that's kind of where we ended. So,
Yeah.
as of this moment, after dealing with those 5 giants, yeah, we got 5 dead giants, and I'm a scorpion at this point in time. Fred didn't take a whole lot of damage, I don't think. He maybe got hit once, but he looks like he's in pretty tip-top shape. I think everyone was doing pretty all right for the most part.
I think I got hit the most out of everybody.
Yeah. I mean, we're looking pretty good for the situation we're in, but like I said, the weather is supposed to be getting pretty nasty, so...
All right. So where are we leaving off right now? And you can give me a d20 roll, by the way, for your GUI reward.
Okay.
While he's rolling that, I'd just like to say the 5th option was to keep you entertained, Dan, and challenged.
So, yeah,
Or challenge us.
I think the plan is that we were going to loot the 5 dead giants,
And
see
then
if
go to
they
sleep.
had anything on them,
Okay.
and then get ready to have Rock stay up all night again, as he normally does.
Well,
And
before
I
you
was
do
going to
that,
finish watch with him.
you have max damage on a roll.
Max damage, all right.
Ooh, good for a
And,
nice little fireball.
and you guys said you were checking the bodies.
Yeah. And I'll do detect magic just to see if anything pings while we are searching.
Oh, that's the wrong
Around.
giants.
Yep, because we had 2 where we're all at right here. There was like one here, and then, yeah, a bunch up here. Because the whole outcropping was like right here-ish.
Okay.
So how are you looking right now there, May I?
63 hit points.
Here, why don't you go play with my little friend there as a half-size saber-toothed tiger is running around you as I cast Healing Spirit on you. You just gotta walk through its space on each turn.
Okay, so as you're searching these bodies, you find pretty much you're certain they're tree trunks.
Okay.
At least they were at one point in time. Is what they were swinging and hitting you guys with. And of course, pouches with rocks and stuff in them. Yeah, 2 or 3 good-sized stones in each one, so they're not full boulders, but they're definitely rocks. As far as magic, nothing pings magic-wise. And let's see. What's the...
That's the healing for the Healing Spirit I said on May I.
Okay.
After 7 rounds, it fades. So I'll walk
Gotcha.
through its space once and take the lowest I rolled is a 2, so I'll take one of those. If anyone else wants to play with the Healing Spirit, they can walk through it. It's about to be gone in 7 rounds, so.
Oh, why not?
Well, it's
Finn wants to
nighttime. We're
play
about
with
to
it, huh?
rest again.
It's a 2nd level spell. I can cast it a lot.
You
Speaking of which-
find 400 gold, 30 platinum. And I think that's pretty much it. Hold on, let me see. I think you found a little bit more gold.
Kurt, you writing this down?
Add another 300 gold to that. So it's going to be 700 gold total and 30 platinum.
730, okay. All right, I will divvy that up between us. So.
And you guys are taking a rest. I guess Sergeant Rock is keeping an eye on things.
Yep, Sergeant Rock. I'll finish the first part of the rest with Sergeant Rock.
Right, because that all happened during your first watch.
Perfect watch.
Yep.
Right.
All right.
Let's see. What time is it?
Late-ish.
Somewhere between 6 and 10, if you want to use conventional time.
I'm gonna go cast. We've only been gone what, a day?
You've been traveling for about a full day.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it was
No.
8 hours to get to where we were, and then we trekked about half an hour to get here, and then we set up camp. Because the
Okay,
weather was
so-
coming in pretty adverse.
I need to talk to the wifey then, or the boat mister. But I will say hello to my friend in a scary little voice.
You're such a nice guy.
Go ahead.
Just the typical death will come to you at the hand of Unkel, and I'll just make. Ooh.
All right. You get a response. It's pretty much, I don't know who the fuck this is. Leave me the hell alone. So, basic insight. Yeah, he's scared, but he's trying to put on a brave face, I suppose. No telling what kind of actions he may take because of this. And of course,
He
the
should.
voice does sound rather familiar. He's dealt with that drunk ass voice before.
Actually, I've only spoke to him in Bissell the first time, and then I talked to him in common once, saying, "Your life is now mine."
Right, and then you've been telling him his life is forfeit in every one of these speeches. So, I mean, I'll roll for it and see if he can figure it out. You know what? I'll do that right now. We'll see. We'll get bacon intelligence check.
Bacon intelligence? That sounds delicious.
Yeah,
Me?
basic intelligence check. You roll a 14 without any modifiers. I need to go back and find him to find out what his modifier is. So let's
Probably like a
go.
-5. It's fine.
Or you want me to make the intelligence check, or him?
No, it's for him.
Oh, okay.
Alright, basic intelligence check. No, I mean it's a 15, so you want to give me a deception? We'll try an insight.
Alrighty.
Hey, I think someone just gave May advantage.
Okay.
It looks that way. So roll that deception with advantage if you wish. Alright, so it's
I guess
14. And insight is a wisdom, right?
Yes, it's wisdom based.
Alright, so noted. So we'll see what happens. If he realizes it or not. Alright, so who's pulling second watch? Or who's
Rock's still there,
assisting Rock
and
for
I'm,
second watch?
I thought it was Dex doing second. I was taking third.
Sure.
That all right with everyone?
Well, let's give me some perception checks.
Fine.
And mind you, I did clear it because, for some reason, but this little outcropping over here, let's see.
Yeah, it was like right here, I think, where this
Here,
thing
where
is.
I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's roughly right there.
That's not what I had. So let's do this.
There was a fire in there.
Yeah, I'm not going to put the fire back in. But this section right here was an outcropping that stuck over, so underneath it's the actual cover. There
Okay.
was rocks on this side. Now there's a hole. So give me a positioning as well, if you'd be so kind, as you're doing your watch.
Sure.
And Sergeant Rock's over here, so I'll bring him back to you.
So are these woods actually here?
I actually thought it was bigger than that because we all fit in there before.
Yeah.
It probably was a little bigger.
It was a little bigger, but yeah, it's fine. It's understandable.
Here,
General
we'll
gist.
just do that.
Can you delete that extra figurine out there for
Oh, yeah, Rock pulled it out so you can't control it.
well the one going at the bottom of the screen? I mean, I can't control that one.
Got it?
I can control this one though.
And you already gave me your 13 perception. Sergeant Rock got one.
So there's my perception check for the watch.
Was Rock assisting you on that?
Doug's. I think he froze.
Yeah, I was looking at his face and it's just,
That or he's like really holding that pose real well. Where's Rod when you need him to take a screenshot and make a mini out of it?
there it went.
That's what I thought. So I'm going to have to adjust the cameras as soon as he comes back in. So, ladies and gentlemen, bear with the cameras for a minute. We're waiting on Dux to get back in. Once he does, then I'll rearrange a few of the cameras that get messed up. If I do it now, it's just going to get screwed up again once he gets back on. Somebody can check in Discord with him or Facebook and see if... Yeah, seems to be the issue. Technical issues always seem to be the issue for Roll Hit Die. Don't know why. It's not always on my end, so it just happens. So there he comes, and
Sorry about that.
it's all right. Chat's already talking about how bad you are.
That's okay.
I think that'll do. Cameras are back to normal. Now the question was: is that a roll with Sergeant Rock helping you, or did Rock do his own?
That's my keen sense.
All right, so give me rocks.
I will rock it out. He's gonna guide himself. His NCO wisdom. If I can find it.
I'll just roll a d4.
That's what I'll do.
Okay.
20 total.
All right. It's getting a little hard to hear anything outside the cover of the overhang because the rain has started moving in, and it's pretty loud. I mean, you were already dealing with the thunder and the lightning and a lot of rain before the giants showed up, but it looks like the storm is getting even heavier now.
Okay.
Let's see. How's your night vision? You're looking out in the woods, right? Out in the darkness?
Yeah, I have dark vision.
Give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay. For Rock and myself?
Well, yeah, for both of you, since he's out looking around too. And everybody else who is currently, I guess, sleeping, give me a perception check.
So a 17 for Ducks and a 13 for Rock.
All right. You hear Rock doing his telltale cussing as he's rubbing his eyes. The crash of lightning hits right in front of the opening where you're sitting, and it's bright enough that it blinds you for a second, but it's affecting Rock a little longer. He didn't make his save. Now everybody, of course, other than Brother May, hears this crash of thunder that, of course, it comes right after, but apparently May is so far out of it, he doesn't hear any of it.
Sleeping straight through.
Oh, yeah. And other than that, the rest of your watch goes pretty much uneventful.
Okay.
Who's,
I will go back and take a sleep.
who's next?
That would be me.
All right, so apparently it's going to take a little while to wake May up because he is in so deep of a sleep to take his watch. And that was your perception for being woke up, or is your perception for watching?
For watching.
All right, give me another one from Sergeant Rock.
Got it. Perception, you said?
Yes, please. All right. Apparently, the flash of lightning in his face didn't hinder him from finishing out his watch. The rest of the evening, let's see. And everybody, give me a perception check, and Brother May and Sergeant Rock, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Even though I'm underneath the overhang.
Yes, please.
A 19 for Sergeant Rock. Is there a perception for everyone else?
Well, Sergeant Rock and May are awake already.
Is there a perception for everyone who's sleeping?
Right.
I'm perceiving.
Okay, this
Same.
this time the sound of thunder is deafening, and right above where Sergeant Rock and Brother May are sitting, keeping an eye out and listening, a bolt of lightning strikes the overhang and breaks off a good chunk of rock that falls. Let's see, what was your save? Let's see.
Rock save was a
17.
A 19.
Oh, 19. Mine's 14.
All right, so you'll both take 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Didn't save, huh? Whew.
Nope, that's half damage.
Oh.
That's a good sized chunk.
Oh wait, Rock fully healed, right? As he walked through the light.
He could have, yeah, if you wanted to.
Did.
Yeah,
He
it
doesn't
was
sleep, so.
27 up there. Would have taken 35.
So yes,
no.
everybody else well, Christy's pretty out of it this time.
Rolled a 20 on myself.
And me and Fred are spooning.
Alrighty then. So Dux and Surge, you are woken up by this. Needless to say, with the storm and with the encounter, you guys are not getting a full night's rest. Well, most of you aren't getting a full night's rest.
May I slip right through it all?
May I slipped through the first part of it, and apparently Fred and Punishment slipped through the last part of it. So it means Rock, Dux, and Surge did not get well, Rock doesn't need rest, so it's just Surge and Dux.
Yeah.
Who did not get a full night's rest.
Short rest?
Pretty much all you got was a short rest.
Good thing I'm fully healed before all this started.
Well, their watch, other than the very close bolt of lightning. Let's see. Alright, so as you guys come to waking up from the thunder that clap that just hit right pretty much on top of you, you can see your breath as you're exhaling. The temperature in the last 4 hours has dropped to about 53 degrees,
Oof.
give or take.
So we're awakening to a new dawn.
You're already awake.
Okay.
And you don't know if dawn's hit or not because the clouds are still really dark above you and the storm is still brewing. All right. It's a new day. I mean, what do y'all want to do?
I was just checking to see how many more charges I got back from my wand.
Gotcha.
And Fred will take off and scout around.
Oh, should we do the morning speech?
Yeah. Sergeant Rock.
Hey guys, gather around. Got something I want to tell you about. This is called a cleaning ceremony. So what you do is you take your rifle, you break it down to its smallest parts, and then you get them nice and clean with this here brush that I have.
And he holds up a stick that kind of has some bristles on it.
Now, take this brush. You want to make sure you scrub every nook and cranny, because any kind of carbon buildup can make it so that your rifle won't work and won't function right. So, any questions?
What's a rifle?
This is right here. He holds
That's
up
a stick.
staff. It's a rifle. Get your glasses checked.
Okay.
The question, actually. So Sergeant Rock has been under this illusion since he got here. Has his devils, his like witch's sight, made it so he sees through the illusion?
Nope,
So now
because
he actually-
that's how his mind sees.
so it's not an illusion. It's actually his like defense mechanism, so he doesn't go crazy.
Correct.
All right.
This is a rifle, like I said.
Put the bullets in this end, and when I pull the trigger, they go out the other end.
And
That's
it
why I
may
like to
actually look like what his rifle did.
He carved it pretty well.
Somebody did.
We've had this discussion before, may I? Come on, get with the program.
Okay.
So what are y'all doing?
Everyone gets 17 10 hit points, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
whatever his thing says.
And just because water breathing as well on everyone.
All right.
That work for ice? Anyway, me and Fred gonna go scout and see if anything.
All right.
Got my goggles on.
So you're gonna go fly out the storm and scout.
Yep.
All right. I need you to give me an animal handling check.
Okay.
Well, you don't fall out of the saddle, but
No,
you
he doesn't have a set.
well, you don't fall off his ass. Whatever. But the wind and the rain and the, dodging the flashes of lightning make it a little difficult to do anything much up there. So, short of staying on his back.
We weren't gonna fly that high. We were gonna.
You're
to
you're
see if
pretty
there's
high up.
anything
You're
near
pretty high
us.
up in the foothills as it is now,
Okay.
and the wind is heavy.
We just wanted to like skim the treetops and see.
Oh, if you're
Anybody
skimming the treetops, you're definitely too high.
Ah. Oh, okay. Crap. Okay. Well, let's just say 10 feet in the air. We just want to see if there's anything near.
Give me a perception. Oh, you already did, didn't
did.
you? All right. You don't notice anything.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah, he's cold because that's why we were snuggling. So we come back down and we just let him know we haven't seen nothing close to us.
Well, like I said, y'all wake up to very cold temperatures. And matter of fact, as you fly out, some of this rain feels like it may be ice.
Yep. I think the storm is just going to continue to get worse because of the cold. So we should probably just sit here till it passes.
While she was out, weather check, Druidcraft, 24 hours.
24 hours for this particular area.
Mhm.
It's heavy rains, snow, maybe sleet, ice. It's pretty rough weather.
Well, I
And
mean,
the
we can either
temperature-
stay here stuck.
And the temperature's due to drop a few more degrees, at least, in the next couple hours.
It's
know
only
how
going to
long
get
the
worse.
Okay.
So, I mean, we can move out, find somewhere else. I mean, I got a couple tents on my own, but I don't know about any of you guys.
I'd say we just stick with the plan. Since got a big storm, we'll stay low to the ground and
Nah, I can't do that. I didn't get a good rest last night. I was up all
Oh.
night. Yeah, and I didn't get that spell back, so
Well, I mean, if we travel, we're not gonna be able to travel that far.
well, the
Not
thing
this
is
weather.
we can, we can go. I don't see why not, but
Do you know what
Okay.
the terrain is further south of us?
not a clue.
Further south of where you're at now,
Yeah.
Rocky.
That's the way we came,
hmm
more or less.
You mean north or east,
Well, if you,
west, wherever we're going?
Yeah, no, we would be wanting to go west because we're on the north side of the mountains right now.
Right.
Well,
So we
when
want
I
to
was
go
up
straight
with
west
the-
and then south.
when I was up in the air with Fred, I saw much. I guess. I don't know what to turn. Got sleet in my eye.
all right. So, what's the game plan, ladies and gentlemen?
I think we should all bundle up and just start making our way around this mountain.
Okay, I
Best
thought
we
we
can.
were already around it. But yeah.
We are on the top right side of the mountain range. We need to go west to get across the top of it, and then south to go down the left side.
So,
Of course, we wouldn't have had to worry about sleet if we'd taken the tunnels. Just saying.
put y'all back on the map.
Yeah, because we're like roughly right here-ish.
Right about here. So yeah, if you
So,
want
yeah,
to
we
know
just
what the
need to go
terrain is
across and
south
down.
of where you're at, it's rocky and elevation's going up.
All right, so we're just gonna go around the mountain. Is that the plan of this?
Well, it was
Yeah.
that was the fifth option that y'all came up with last week. So
Okay.
So I thought we could go 20 feet in the 8 hours, right?
20 feet-ish, yeah.
So we
And
should
this
be.
one we went like 15 because we had to go up a little or something.
8 hours. You said you can go how far in 8 hours?
8 hours, it's 520,
All right.
520 miles.
And yeah, you weren't taking into consideration elevation at the same time.
hmm
So that's why I said it puts you somewhere around here. Right there.
Okay.
And if we do it again, how far would we
Same distance, but not today. Like
Alright,
I
well-
said, I didn't get that much sleep, so
Let's start. Let's just get out of here. Try to muddle through what we can.
Do you have the capability to do what you were talking about last night with the summoning the animals?
yeah, I can summon some creatures, but they only last for about an hour.
They're faster than us, and they can probably handle traveling through the cold a lot better.
Well, I mean, there's creatures that I conjure, so yeah, I'd hope so. So, I mean, how fast do we want to go, and how many people can ride on it is the other question at the same time. Because I can get a horse that can do 60 feet, and I can summon 8 of those. I can get a creature that goes 70, but I can only summon 2.
Okay.
Well, Fred will go 60 on the ground.
Yeah, that's the speed of the horse I was seeing.
So you don't want to outpace the amount you already have.
So if you want to bring a couple of horses that are able to travel through the snow and stuff.
And I can take ducks with me, and we can scout ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, because let me find it.
If you can
And the
find
months-
something that
oh,
goes
yeah.
50 or something.
There we go. No, I know there's I think it's a riding horse that'll go 60, or maybe a war horse maybe as well will go 60. I have to check. Riding horse goes 60. And I think if I can find a war horse, they might also go 60. Yeah. So I might as well just summon 4 war horses because they're a little sturdier and they have the same speed.
Quick question for you.
Before I summon
If-
anything, yes.
If Dux is going to go ahead and ride with corporal punishment, could you not turn into a giant owl? Or was it? What was that speed? And pick us up with your claws.
He's not going to be able to fly real well, though.
No, I mean I can fly
Yeah.
if I turn into
mean-
a giant owl and pick a couple people up.
He ain't
But
going to
the
be able to
biggest
fly
issue
high.
is the weight of those two combined.
And you're not
'cause-
waterproof, are you?
But
The weather is the other issue you have to concern
Yeah.
yourself with.
You're not
Yeah,
waterproof.
it's
I mean,
weather.
your feathers are going to get wet, and you're going to be screwed.
so let me see.
Huh.
If you can turn into a land animal,
I know I can. It's just speed wise.
that's what I said. If you can get something that goes 50 or 60, that'd be fine.
But you know, it's the whole carrying multiple people.
Well, you'd
Is the
be
issue.
carrying Rock, Mark, or and Brother May I.
All right, so this creature has a
Seymour.
strength of 18. Oh yeah, all of the couple pounds Seymour weighs, compared to two guys in plate mail.
Well, Seymour can fit in the backpack of Sarge. I got him.
Yoda pack.
The Yoda pack.
Wait, is that the one with the arm hanging out of it still?
No, you,
So
guys got
here-
rid of that. You already took that out.
Here's what I'm thinking. I can turn into a nightmare, and instead of using a spell, I can use my wild shape, and that'll give me a 60-foot run speed.
Mm-hmm.
And I could take Dux and Mark, or may I, or Dux and Rock, and that'll be a little bit easier on me.
That'll still
Okay.
leave one person without being able to ride with anybody.
Okay.
May I could ride with you, their corporal.
Well,
It's still
that
going to be
depends
a weight
much-
issue.
Yeah, how much
It'd
does it
be
weigh?
lost. Because if I'm carrying two and on my back, and then need to be two on the alicorn.
Yeah,
which
'cause I'm
is the
wearing-
math problem. The only thing is, the only way to carry two without much of an issue is as long as one of them's ducks. So
Yeah.
Because I'm wearing plate mail too. Or I'm
Let's
wearing
just
scale mail.
Which is a
Let's
lot
just-
lighter than plate.
summon the horses and ride as fast as we can, as long as we can. Maybe we can get below the shore.
Yeah, that's just the issue. Is the horses only last an hour? Is what that spell does.
Okay.
Same as if I were to polymorph someone, they would only be that for an hour.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think as a nightmare, I'd be all right with it's a large beast with a strength of 18. I would assume I might be able to be all right, but
I don't know. What's the carrying capacity for a strength of 18?
on a large creature, it's it's 15 times your modifier for a medium, so 15 times 18 times 2, because it's large, is 540 pounds. That's the carrying capacity.
All right.
And then you have to add the weight of Rock and.
Well, no,
Okay.
like, that's just my carrying capacity. That's not how much I weigh. It's how much Dux and Rock, or Dux and May I weighs, or Dux and Rock together, or May I and Rock together.
So how
May I,
much?
that's
how,
why I said, how much do May I and Rock have carrying?
how much
Wait.
does may I weigh?
Well, he started off the campaign around 270, but as he's been dying and leveling
Withering.
up, he's withering basically. He's probably, I don't know, 6 levels into this. Maybe lost 30, 40 pounds.
All right. And we say Sergeant Rock's about how much with his gear? Well, let me see if I can find Sergeant Rock on the sheets.
I would say Rock probably weighs 200, and then, plate mail 65 pounds, and then probably, I would say he's probably around 280, depending on what he labeled his character as, how much he weighs.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for now. To see if he actually put in a weight.
If not, he could be average 180, 200.
Well, he's keeping good notes in here anyway, with all the stuff he's got.
Well, I mean, Fred can carry another 190 pounds.
Oh, he's actually
He
keeping.
weighs 150.
Rock.
Yep. If
Okay,
you look at
so-
the top, he weighs
I can-
150, light brown hair, 5'11".
Yeah, I see it. I'm looking at
Okay.
his bios and not at the thing.
So yeah, that's 150 plus 65 for the plate.
Well, it sounds like you guys will be underweight for what you need to do, right?
All right. So if I can carry you guys, then are we ready to head out?
I think
So then I'm going to take Brother May I with me then? Is that what we figured?
No, you're taking ducks.
I can carry the heavy guys.
Okay. All right.
You know, after squinting and looking at them real hard, I got this. I'm gonna, you know, how are we on food? Yank out the bag, feed everyone. Is that good?
Yeah, good.
So y'all get a little hardtack to eat before you go on the road.
Works for me.
All right. So who's in front and who's in, or how you guys riding?
I'm riding up front because I got the glasses on.
I'll turn into a nightmare with blue flames, since that's what we established,
Mm-hmm.
and get Rock and May I all settled in, and you know, as long as before I turn, Rock, in case anything happens, just have guidance ready, or just cast it as a cantrip every minute for 6 hours.
I can do that. Maybe.
Perfect.
We'll see.
Every minute for 6 hours.
I mean, I can do this for 12 hours. I mean, I can be a nightmare for literally 12 hours, but if we take an hour's worth of rest, I can do it for another 12.
All right.
So,
So pretty much Rock's petting the nightmare as he rides it.
all right.
Well, you got 3 people on you that can cast guidance. Myself, Rock, and the plant.
Forgot about the plant. The plant can give guidance to Rock.
Rock will give guidance to me, and I'll give guidance to Serge.
Perfect.
It's a guidance circle. I don't want to be the caboose.
I mean, I can grant guidance, but just not right now,
Yeah, Fred doesn't need guidance there, Duck.
because I'm stuck as a nightmare and I can't cast spells yet.
I got nothing that I can cast.
So,
He only casts rage, so you ain't gonna worry about it.
Well, I could cast some things, but I could make it so that you're harder to find while we're flying. You have this big dork bull flying through the air.
We're not
That's
flying,
right. You
we're
have
riding.
your monk abilities.
Even better.
Yeah, I can only cast non-detection.
All
on
right. So
myself,
you guys know what your movement speed is with the animals and what you're using,
60, 120 for sprinting on the ground.
right? But it's going to be half for a little while because of the weather and increment weather.
Yep. So,
So, do
Off
you
we
want
go.
me to go all out?
how does that sound? We can
Yeah.
trudge
So as far
if
as-
it's pretty hard, let's not push ourselves too hard, but if it gets a little easier, then we can push ourselves, I think.
Whoever's in the lead, I need a survival check to make sure you're going the right direction.
Alrighty. Well, let me
Well, are we
out there
riding together?
remind.
All right. Alrighty. So you think you're heading the right way in this weather?
Okay.
How long are you gonna ride for?
I'm good
Uh,
for 6 hours.
All right. So give me a perception check for whoever is controlling the animals.
I would like to think that I'm controlling myself.
So then give me a perception check.
And was that guided?
Oh, definitely.
Yes, it's guided. Sorry.
Same thing, 20.
Okay.
So my passive.
All right. Noted. Let's see.
Oh, my survival and my perception are the same. So even though I rolled survival, it's still perception. So accidentally
You
rolled
have
the
a
wrong
plus 10 to your perception?
thing. Yeah, it's my wisdom. So insight, animal handling, perception, and survival are all plus 10.
Okay, that's right, because that's your major stat.
Yes.
All right. Seem to.
And I keep it because wild shape.
All right, right, so the first quarter of your ride seems to be fine. Give me another perception.
I didn't.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Maybe I should guide you myself next time.
All right, so once again, let's give me one more, and should be enough for
Here's your
your
guidance.
6-hour ride.
Just as good as you did.
And once more with vigor, 17.
So, I guess brother May is getting the guidance of the one there.
Yeah, I'm guiding May I to guide Surge.
You mean Fritz. Sergeant Rock is giving the guidance.
Mm-hmm. Sergeant Rock's giving guidance to May I, who's giving guidance to Surge.
That's, you can't hear that I'm Rock. Hear that voice? It's
The
Rock.
gravelly undertone.
All right. You guys don't seem to notice anything about sometime around after lunch. Let's see, about 3-4 o'clock. You do notice that the rain has let up. It's still rather cold. Let's see. With that, I will need a Constitution saving throw from.
Advantage to Surge.
What? Nope.
We're all wearing winter gear, I would assume. May I bought 6. I had 3 on me.
Yep.
I put mine on to before I was wearing it when we landed before it got
So-
too terribly
so-
cold.
That was fun.
Did somebody get advantage given?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because
On
Surge.
it's not coming through the chat. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
it's-
saw it
it's
in
in
the
the
chat.
chat. They go
Advantage
Surge.
to Surge.
Yeah.
Mm.
It can wait. I see it, but it can wait.
Well, I don't
Bucks
understand
and
why.
boxer.
I don't understand why it's not coming through on my end. All right, so we have advantage. So everybody, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, I am absolutely. It's gonna be.
Oh, that was a good one.
So it's gonna be this plus 1 with advantage. Well, it rolled a 16 on D&D Beyond, but I have to. There. So since you can't see the other one, it's gonna be the 10, the first Constitution, because I used the creatures. Yeah, no, I have on. I clicked it twice, and on here it rolled a 16 plus 2. On there it rolled a 9 and a 7.
Okay, so Ducks.
I am literally
Wisdom.
on fire, but I am not immune to fire or
Surge.
cold.
And let's see. Punishment's fine. What about Fred? Fred had a 17. Okay. Marcus, May I had a 12. What's Sergeant Rock's?
Wait, does the cold weather gear give you advantage on these rolls?
No, it just gives you a better chance at the DC.
So Rock had an 18 and Ducks had an.
Oh, yeah, I see it now. Thank you. Alright, so 2 of you gain 1 level of exhaustion.
Nice.
So
How many levels is bad?
1.
When you get 5, doesn't it make it so it does something bad?
I'd have to look it up.
I'll look it up.
I can tell you right now. 1 is
1 is ability checks. 2 will be saves and attack rolls on top of the ability checks.
ability checks. Speed is halved on 2. Disadvantage on attacks and saves on 3. Hit point halved at 4. 0 speed at 5. Death at 6.
There you go.
Okay, so 6 is back.
Yeah. So right now, May I? You
6
got
is
1 as
right
well.
out.
Say what? I'm sorry.
You have 1 as well.
Exhaustion point? Okay.
Yes. All right.
Thank you.
So that completes your first 6-hour ride. What are you doing?
I assume it's still storming?
Not as bad, but the temperature has been dropping the entire time.
You need to take a rest, or is everybody good? Or what are we doing?
Well, I'm gonna have to assume the form or keep it assumed. Probably up to you whether I can just stay in it for if I use the second shape or if I have to drop it and reassume it.
It's up to you how you want to do it. I mean, if you want to hang on to the shape to keep it for the full duration,
Yeah, it's going to be the first 6 hours.
or you can
and
drop
then-
it and then use your second to do it. I mean, it's pretty much on you.
Mhm.
Unless you guys decide to stop and take yourselves a full short rest, I think you will end up getting it back, won't you?
Yeah, if I take a short rest, I'll get it, but I've only used one so far out of my 2 shapes. They last for 6 hours.
This is awesome. You can add your exhaustion on here.
Mm-hmm.
So,
So-
what y'all doing? Y'all stopped for a moment?
Uh,
It's-
Dux, can you talk to Surge here on whether or not what we're doing, if we're resting or?
Oh, are you still in
Resting
beast
on.
form?
Not beast. I'll drop it though, so I
No,
can
no,
talk to
don't
you guys.
drop it. I can talk to you.
Well, we've
oh, you're a
gone
nightmare. I
6.
can't talk
I'm
to you.
dropping
You have to
it.
be a beast.
Yeah, I'm at 6 hours. I'm dropping it. I can reassume it in a bonus action. So
Okay, you gonna let us know before you change shape?
No.
Well, we stopped. You guys already got off.
yeah, I would have stopped, and it's like
He bucked his hindquarters. Get off me.
funk. It's like no, okay.
He just sits on the ground, y'all slide off the back.
All right.
Now, the weather currently is not storming like it was with the lightning and heavy winds, but it is a rather miserable, drizzly, cold overcast.
Okay. Where are we at about now?
I mean, probably around here somewhere.
Yeah, we hardly didn't really move.
Okay.
Right out there, I guess. Maybe right there on the line.
Do we see any border guards or anything like that?
From your particular position, give me a perception check.
Yeah.
And that advantage still hasn't come up on the screen.
Yeah, I can just use the advantage on a save I have as a GUI reward.
No. If you guys see that it came through on Twitch, then use it. I'm just saying it's not come up on the Steam, whatever, my
stream.
OBS things I got sitting here.
Do you see Ouijarius ALOL?
I see the LOL. That was a long time ago, though.
Yep, it was right after that.
Yeah.
Nothing else below it, actually.
No, nothing else. I see your ding.
Yep, I put that after it. So
Weird.
That's what I'm saying. I see the ding, but I don't see the other.
Weird.
But I take your words for it because you guys ain't gonna lie to me, are you?
That's there.
Plus, I could always send a text. Hey, honey, is there?
I mean,
No, she's
Take a picture,
asking if you're ignoring
through.
her. Maybe you have her on block or something.
Nope, she's not on block. I see that. I can see that. I just don't know why I couldn't see the other. Anyway, you guys are stopped. You're out of your shape. What are you doing? You need me perception, 20 perception. From this angle, from this distance away from the border, you don't see any border guards. You don't see pretty much anything. I mean, it's all wilderness in this area. No game trails, no nothing.
Okay.
well, what do we want to do?
What,
Maybe we keep
what time?
Wanna
We
take
left
a
in the
quick
morning.
break?
Now it's 6.
So if we left at 8, it's noon.
It's been 6 hours.
Well, if you left early morning, it's been it's about noon. I said somewhere around 3 or 4, didn't I?
Yeah.
Because I didn't.
Oh, if it's only been 3 or 4 hours, I wouldn't
no,
have
no,
dropped
I
it yet.
mean somewhere around 3 or 4 in the afternoon.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know what time y'all left in the morning.
We
Ish.
probably
Well, I
didn't
mean,
sleep
we-
very long because it was raining too hard for us to even sleep. So.
If you can keep going for a couple more hours, I mean, we might as well go as far as we can, try to find shelter before night
Yep.
falls.
Well, why don't we take a quick rest right here?
All right.
Okay.
So we'll, you know.
Alright, so you
it'll
guys
hurt
get a
to-
benefit of a short rest.
That doesn't clear exhaustion, does it? That's all.
Only long
No.
rest.
Only a long rest.
Only long rest
And a
too.
long rest only clears 1 point. So if you get more than
Yeah.
1 point, you have to sleep 2
Mhm.
nights to get rid of them.
Yep. And I don't know if Greater Restoration gets rid of it.
It does. Greater Restoration gets you back to 0.
Okay. Yeah, I can cast that later. So.
Just wait till you accumulate a few, then you can cast it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wait till we're at like 5.
Yeah, I'll wait till I'm almost dead, and then I'm good to go.
All right. So you guys are sitting there taking a short rest, and I guess is Marcus the only one going to be keeping an eye out?
I'll
No,
assist
I'm
him.
exhausted.
Yeah, I'll
I'll be
assist him on
watching
that.
too.
By the way, may I? That's
Ross,
Oh, yeah.
I'll go help him
it's
too.
disadvantage on that perception check.
Yeah. I
Um,
just
I,
rolled a set.
I was gonna say I could just assist him and then make that roll straight, but
Or I could just use my goggles.
I'll come and
I
help you
mean,
keep watch.
nah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You don't need to do it alone.
Oh, never
that won't roll up
mind.
there. So
I'll just use my goggles.
just-
Roll 2 10s or 2 6s.
I'll come help you, Ross.
Uh,
Yeah.
Oh, that's Sergeant Rock.
All right.
Sergeant Rock doesn't have disadvantage. That's right.
so 11.
So pretty much you guys are sitting there keeping an eye out. Like I said, it's with your perceptions. The only thing you really see that's different is a few snow flurries here and there.
The Yeti.
The ice is starting to stick on the ground a little bit. And no, you don't see any Yetis yet.
No Yetis yet.
I mean, it's always a possibility. You are up in the cold mountains.
I mean, we call him the abominable snowman.
All right. Well,
What in the world is that supposed to mean?
Means I'm sorry.
sure that does. Let's go with that.
All right, let's get moving out. We need to find shelter before night falls.
All right.
Yeah, I got a better idea than last time. I'm gonna be a little slower, but it'll be a little better for me.
Okay.
And still a large creature, still same strength, could do the same, except now I'm a winter wolf. So
Ugh.
the cold is not going to be as much of an issue, but I'm slowing my speed by
Oh.
10 feet. So
Yeah.
basically,
So I missed the discussion as to why we aren't wind traveling.
He didn't get a good night's sleep, so he didn't
Yep.
get his spells.
a long rest. I got rest, but not a long rest. So that's a 6th level spell. I only got 1.
You know, next time I can help you get that long rest.
Just go to sleep. Just go to sleep. Just go night night.
It's okay. You'll heal those wounds.
It's like, yeah, you rested. You were unconscious.
You rested like the dead.
I mean, if I can cast Feign Dead on myself, then I'm out for a while,
Yeah,
no matter what.
Sleeping pills of the medieval stage. All right, so you guys heading back out?
Yeah, I can cast deafness on you if you want me to.
All right, give me perception as you're riding out,
Okay,
and a survival for whoever's in the lead.
I'm gonna be going the slowest, and yeah, I'll let her lead because I guess she's leading.
Well, she's got a decent.
Oh, hey.
She's getting some decent survival rolls there.
Mhm.
All right, so perception is fine. Let's see. Da-da.
Not bad, not
All
bad.
right, all right.
I'll trust them to proceed for me if, correct me if I'm wrong.
Okay, by this time, let's see. Minus.
Goggles are icing over.
By this
Goggles
time,
iced
it
over.
is currently about 46 degrees.
Oh, only 46?
Wait a minute. You're about.
That's like
that's-
t-shirt weather.
Yeah.
Where I'm at, when it gets
Not for East Coast.
not bad.
It's about 27 degrees.
Perfect. Yeah. Now I'm getting into jacket weather.
Yeah, and
Normally I'm wearing a coat by then.
Was
Okay.
the wind blowing though?
Yes, it blows like a motherfucker.
So wind chill's putting us down to what? -15?
well,
No,
actually,
not bad.
I just rolled the dice for your next temperature drop. So you're now down to 6.
I'm immune to cold.
So
That's why I chose this
No,
creature.
I
Everyone-
remember being out on the firing range and it was 20. No, it was 18 degrees outside. The wind was blowing so hard that with wind shear we were down to -15, and we were trying to qualify.
Oh, that
How hard it
sucks.
is to shoot in the wind with frozen fingers,
God, I can just
It's like I
imagine.
can't feel the trigger. Coon.
and they made us stay out there until we passed. We're like, I literally didn't even shoot. I just sat there, waited for the wind to die, then
It's like, why aren't you firing?
give it a second.
No.
Give it a second. Nah.
All right, so I do need everybody but Surge to roll me a Constitution saving throw. Okay. All right.
Wait, we don't roll. That's ability checks you roll at disadvantage, not saves.
Yeah, it's abilities. You only roll ability checks. I can double check.
Oh,
That was rock.
It doesn't matter.
Um,
It's still his first roll, so it wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah, so disadvantage on all ability checks. Speed is halved at 2, and then disadvantage on attack and saves at 3.
okay.
So did Duck save?
Actually, Ducks barely failed.
Oh,
I was gonna say.
guide me.
I can't. I'd have to bless
I
you.
know.
I can't bless you.
Okay, so I guess Brother May I, Sergeant Rock, and Ducks take another point of exhaustion. Apparently, Fred and Corporal Punishment are loving this weather.
Hey, this is fun. Yeah, I can bless people.
Yeah,
for the
thanks
next
for that.
time. Sorry, I forgot I had that spell.
Well, it's a day late and a dollar short.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's not too bad yet because I'm riding on a horse, so I'm not too worried about the half speed.
I can bless everybody next.
And
Alright.
very simple guttural comment. This is much better.
And of course, Rocky May was like, "The fuck are you talking about?"
Like, I thought fire would be nice. No. Fire's the way to go.
All right, how long are you riding for?
6 hours,
All right,
unless we need to stop for some reason.
perception checks, please. And I already did your survival checks. So I know you're on the right path.
So,
And Rock's gonna guide himself.
need to stop rolling over there. It doesn't pop up over here. So,
For some odd reason, it's not, huh?
17. And if I'm being guided, it's a 17 plus 1, 18. But if I'm not being
Rock
guided, then
got a yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Rock got a
18.
15 and Ducks got a 20.
Okay.
actually, yeah, never mind. Ignore that.
All right. The temperature is a few degrees cooler than what it was, so you're down to about 3 degrees. Still overcast, still sleety. You're not seeing any animals out and about. I mean, let's see, we got a 21
There's a big wolf in front of me.
and a 22. Other than the big wolf, you do notice, at one point in time, you do notice a red-tailed fox off to the right, running around a base of a tree,
Ooh, it treats something.
and that's about it. So,
Treats for everyone.
you're riding for 6 hours.
And we're on the downhill slope now
Mm,
on the back end.
nope,
Yeah, it
you're
could still be
heading.
going up.
You're heading up because you're going from this flat plain area that you were in, the green. The yellow is going up again.
Yeah, because it's like,
Why
with
are
what's
we
going on
around?
here, it's like
Oh, we're
there's,
going straight over.
They decided not to.
yeah, no, like,
See, these are the decisions you make when I'm not around.
well, here's the decision you weren't here to make, because I'm yelling at you as a wolf as we're running along. You can't see in clouds if you're a cloud. Clouds go away, and we could lose each other. And if I'm the
Oh.
only one that casts cloud shape,
You know, we could have
If
just
you're
gone in
100
clouds and gone through the
miles
mine.
away, well, we don't want to
Going
go through
clouds,
the mine
through
for
the
some
tunnel,
reason. Now,
we're
did
done.
we? I mean,
It would
you
have
should
been a
have
lot
spoke
faster
up
too.
then,
When we went up
shouldn't
and
you?
over, it would have been a lot shorter route.
It was going to take like 3 or 4 days to go up and over, but we would
We
have
could
got
have went
stuck in the
straight through and
clouds.
done it in 2.
Well, you weren't
Just
here
saying.
to discuss that argument, so too bad.
Yeah,
Or we could have gone through the tunnels and avoided the weather. Just saying.
That
As a
option,
cloud.
that
That
option
would be
was
better.
put on the table, but you all
Mhm.
decided not to use it.
I was the only one that voted for it. Sure.
I
would've
voted
been-
for I don't care. I'll take us wherever you guys decide. And if I find a big enough tree, fuck this shit, I'm
Well,
out.
I mean, you still have time. You can turn around and spend the next 2 days going back to the city and going into the tunnels if that's what you so wish to do.
No, let's just keep going at this point.
Hey, is there
So
a big
we're,
tree
like,
around
right
here?
here?
Let's rest and we'll go back to the city right now. We
So
won't
we're
even
right
take
here.
a day.
Are we right here-ish?
No,
No,
you're
we're
more
actually
around here
in the
somewhere.
yellow.
Just past the line in the yellow.
Yeah, we're following the ridge line. We're not going
Not
into
quite
it, per
halfway.
se.
Not quite
don't
halfway
we just-
to the borderline.
Why don't we travel?
So we're like here-ish.
Something like
This
that.
direction.
Because we're gonna try and
Go
go
around the mountain.
around.
Yeah,
Maybe
this
not that
cold
far,
weather's really been favoring us.
So you want to go into the ice?
No, I want to go over this orange part straight towards Cormant.
Yeah, those
towards
are
the
mountains.
south where it's warmer.
Those are
Instead of
mountains
heading
which will
north
be
through the
colder.
tundra.
No, the mountains will be colder than where we're at.
That's fine. It will be a shorter period.
It's gonna be even harder to traverse than just going around a mountain. You're gonna be going through.
And we
No,
can't
I'm
fly.
saying we get a rest here, we bunker down, sleep for the night. You get your spell, and we go straight over.
Now, by this time, if you guys are riding the full 6 hours, it is getting dark.
All right.
All right,
Probably.
let's look for shelter, cave.
Yeah.
Yeah, before it starts to get dark, I think it's best if we start looking for a place to bunker down first, even if that means stopping early.
Yeah, let's do
We
it.
might not find a place later.
All right, so who's doing the looking?
Everyone.
Not finding much.
We're all at disadvantage.
Well, I mean, if I'm guided, that's
You're always
15
guided.
plus 18 again. So
So Rock got a 22 searching for a cave.
22.
it's just a circle jerk of guidance on the wolf
And
right now.
Duck's got a 26 searching for a cave.
Nice, you did.
So you're actually literally looking for a cave.
We're looking for shelter.
All right, well, you find with the most rolls
Is
you
there like a
have-
big pine tree with like snow on its boughs that we can like go into like bivouac? I mean,
No,
anything.
you find plenty of open fields that you can, set up
Yeah,
tents and such. As far as finding a cave, let's see, we'll have a 75%
some kind of natural
chance.
protection from the wind and weather.
So,
Is there a big
what's
pine
that high?
tree that has snow on it? We can make like get underneath its branches.
Unfortunately, you are not able to find a cave. Now, there's plenty of dead trees, but there's no pines in this particular area. Actually, you know what? Let's see. I'll give you a 50% chance.
Let's do it.
You want a high 50 or a low 50?
Let's go with low.
All right, yeah, you find a pine tree.
Is it a big pine tree or is it a Charlie Brown pine tree?
It's a decent-sized pine tree. It's just not big enough to use for any kind of travel, if you know what
Yeah.
I mean.
Okay, but
Yep.
it's big enough that it has like limbs down to the ground. Does it have snow on its branches?
Oh, you want a fir, not a pine.
Pine, fir, whatever's on the ground.
Yeah, pine like our
I want the whole family
Skinny.
of pines.
You want a Christmas tree.
Yeah. Well, fir is in the family of pines.
Yeah.
want a low 25% or
All right, so yeah, we'll say you find one.
All right. I say we shelter underneath this tree right here.
All right.
All right.
So split the tree and get into the natural tent made by the tree and snow.
All right. Who's splitting the tree?
I
Not
mean, I'll stick my
splitting.
nose in first.
With Rock and May on your back still?
No, I'll
I
go.
mean, if
I'll
they
go
want
and
to
I'll
get
scout
off,
the
that's
tree.
fine.
I don't want them to knock the snow off. I'll go scout the tree.
All right, so why don't you... What skill? Let's see, what skill could you use to open the tree up without trying to knock all the snow off?
Sleight of hand.
Give me a sleight of hand check.
Is anyone guiding me?
Can't.
Sure.
All right, I'm guided.
I mean, that's
12.
still 12.
So now you can give me a dexterity saving throw.
Wait, what do those gloves give you that I gave you?
plus 5. Oh wait, they give me advantage on sleight of hand checks.
Well, do they? Because
Yeah.
they're gloves of thieving.
Yeah, they give me advantage plus N plus 5. They give me plus 5 to. Actually, let me check just to make sure. They might not give me advantage.
Yeah, because I got those gloves and it's just like, okay, take. They're useful for you. You're dexterous.
Now it just gives me the plus 5 to sleight of hand and lock picking.
Okay.
So that's 17 total.
No, he already added the plus 5 in there.
The 5 is already built in, so it's a 12.
Oh.
And you said dex saving throw?
Yes, please. Which at this point in time I think is at a disadvantage as well, isn't it?
Saving throws, no. That's 3
No,
levels.
saving throws are not. I only have 2 points of exhaustion.
All right, this verification.
Ha!
Yeah.
All right, so you're able to jump back just as all the snow that was piled up on this tree comes crashing down where you were standing.
Now we can make a snow cave.
I was actually thinking something along them lines.
Yeah, an igloo.
Who's making it?
Well, that wasn't exactly what I was thinking. I was just going to dig a deep hole.
All right, so
You know,
I still want to go underneath the tree. Is there a good space underneath the tree?
well, you know how igloos are made? They tunnel in and kind of down and then back up.
Yeah.
I was thinking dig a hole down into the ground and then back up.
Yeah, but where's Fred going to go?
Is there a pretty good
Dismiss
sized
him.
space underneath the limbs?
Well, you probably have him push through into the limbs.
Okay, let's all just get underneath the tree, and I think we'll be fine. And then the body heat will help us warm anyway.
And can't we build a snow bank just in case the try to block
Isolation
the wind?
snowbank.
You do that,
Yeah.
and I go build a snowbank.
All right, so let's see. Give me a survival.
me?
Whoever's setting this up, I need a survival check.
I will
I mean-
help you with my words. I will guide you. I will not guide you, but I will encourage
Assist.
you and help you
How
understand how
about-
to build this snowbank.
How about you help me as I'll
Okay.
drop my form?
And then Rock will guide you.
So would that be a straight roll with since I'm
Straight
dismounted
roll
on building?
because
Yes,
you have exhaustion.
You straight roll.
Okay, so big money, no whammies. 25 plus 4 plus 2, so 27.
Let's see. Did that work?
I mean, I think the DC's
Yes.
pretty high.
The DC was fine. You did great. You did just fine. You're able to get it all set up however you need to.
And then we can build a small little fire.
Produce lame.
Exactly.
Not one of Rock's
I don't have to
nuclear-
burn anything.
Yeah, not one of Rock's nuclear create bonfires. Just a little.
Yeah, his create bonfire has been going off like fireballs the last few times he cast it. All right, so you guys have your little campsite set up. What y'all doing?
I'm sleeping. I'm not.
I'm
I
sleeping.
can't take a watch this time.
Neither can I.
Or I can take last watch.
I'll take
maybe.
watch. I'll take watch. It's fine.
Rock
And
needs to
Rock's
sleep,
gonna
too.
stay up, of course, but
Well, Rock needs to sleep. How does he get rid of exhaustion if he doesn't sleep? Or does he get the benefits of a long rest without sleeping?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Just-
So Rock's gonna watch.
Yeah. As long as he's
Yeah,
sitting
I
down,
don't know how that
not
works.
doing.
he's just kind of hanging out, lounging about, walking around, not like you were saying, not doing menial labor.
He doesn't have to sleep, but he still needs the rest.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like kind of like their trance, but a little
More lucid.
more.
Yeah. Basically, he takes a seat and whittles some wood, and then he's resting.
If there's real life, of course, here in a day or two, I'd be rolling out hallucinations for him.
Yeah. After about 6 days, you start to hallucinate. All right. So Rock is watching with a 20.
With a 20 or a 22?
20 because he has a point of exhaustion.
That's right, he still has his exhaustion. All right, Corporal doesn't have any exhaustion, so she rolled a 21 on her perception. All right. Okay, so noted. Looks like you guys' watch goes off without too much of a hitch. You do hear the cracking of limbs off in the distance several times. One loud crack as if something had fallen and hit the ground.
Yeah, well, if it's heavy with snow, it would do that.
Precisely. I mean, your insight, I think you have a passive of what, Dux? Well, you're not even awake, so it doesn't
I'm
matter.
sleeping. But
Um,
Sarge's passive insight is a 9.
Doesn't, never mind. He won't.
Mine's a
I mean,
14.
He's
though.
a little jumpy when he hears the thing crack, but Corporal Punch.
He's got some PTSD issues.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it sounds like a rifle going off. So he.
Oh wait,
he
they didn't call
jumps.
it PTSD in World War.
Shell shock
II.
was World War
Shell
One.
shock.
What was World War II?
Battle exhaustion.
Yeah, that's it.
Shell shock's Vietnam, right?
World War One was shell shock.
Yeah, World War One.
Okay. Then battle exhaustion gets World War II.
All right. Well, anyway, he's suffering from battle exhaustion every time he hears the loud crack, sound like a shotgun going off. So he's jumping and looking. Of course, Corporal Punishment's able to pretty much say, "Oh,
Never
that
see the one that gets you.
you let him know that's apparently a broken tree limbs or a tree falling over due to too much snow on it. Nothing to worry about."
I'll urge
They
him to
said in
go
Germany too.
go get some rest. Need rest.
I am right.
I'm fine.
All right. First watch goes by with nothing more than a few cracking limbs. Who's taking up second?
I'm still up.
I'll take second.
Oh, you're going to stay up through first and second?
Yep.
All right, so you're going to forego the benefit of a long rest tonight.
I don't need it.
Just make sure you rest a little bit, or you'll get a point of exhaustion if you stay up all night.
Oh, well, I thought there was 3 watches.
Yeah, but you still
There are.
need 8 hours rest, right?
But that's what I mean. You have to sleep at least one of the watches.
Yeah, I was going to sleep 3rd watch.
All right, so give me a perception.
Hi.
Okay,
You
cool.
gotta be-
Noted.
8.
Seems like everything's fine. There's nothing alarming. You guys don't see anything. Now it's time for third watch.
All right, nighty-night.
All right,
Who's up?
Rock.
Well, does Rock wake anyone up for third watch? Because I haven't been up. May I hasn't been up.
Thanks.
Does he wake me up?
I'll wake Surge up and say, hey, your turn.
All right, third watch. All right, I'm going to use my wild shapes and become an earth elemental, sinking into the ground,
Mm-hmm.
and get that tremor sense and be paying attention for my watch.
Tremor sense and paying attention for your watch.
Yep, 60-foot tremor sense.
Okay.
So that's 120-foot radius, basically, I think.
Right, and with that, you pick up something that as soon as you go on the ground and start doing your whole tremor sense feel, you feel 5 distinct creatures moving within that towards you.
So, all right.
Does Rock have any inclinations?
Nope, not with those perceptions.
I'm going to tap him on the leg and then gently tap the ground one. No, actually, I can just do this because he can see through it.
Yeah, I can see you down there going.
I'm going to, like, mime, like, 5 things. You know, it's like there's, like, 5 somethings out there. And I'll down and peek out in front from underneath the tree. What do I see? The 5 things.
So Rock is gonna go prone and train
And
his rifle.
Have I got a long rest by doing that?
You had a long
You
rest.
were
You
down
got 8
for
hours.
2.
Okay, so I got the long rest.
Right.
No hemp points.
So,
Or no temps. And I'm going to stealth.
okay, you sense them, but you want to see what they look like.
Yeah, I'm going to stealth up underneath the ground. And I'm going to go behind them where I sense they are.
Uh-huh.
So,
They're kind of spread out.
okay.
Do they
Actually,
feel
I'll just,
like humanoids?
do I feel 2 feet or 4 feet? And are they heavy or are they kind of light?
Heavy humanoid, I guess is the best way to describe it with your sense.
Okay. So, I'm going to, yeah, like just periscope out of the ground just to peek out on the outside of the tree.
Take your eyeball out.
Yeah, basically.
Just give me a perception.
Okay,
I mean,
that's going to
you know it's
be...
there, but you got to see if
Your
you can see it.
exhaustion's gone, so it should be normal
Yep.
roll.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah, I had that perception. Oh, there it is. 24.
All right, so I'm going to move you. Let's see.
I'll hail the perceptive one.
I need to, take these off because long rest.
All right, so let's get this down here next to us.
Would it have been considered a new day?
Not
Has
as-
it been dawn? Is that what you're asking?
Not as of
Is
yet.
it- Wasn't sure if it was dawn or a new day.
What's it? Actually, I have it pulled up right now. Wand of Fireballs, right?
Yep.
All right. Well, see, I don't have a snow map, so let me put you guys somewhere else.
It recharges. Dawn.
Okay.
Daily at dawn does it recharge.
Sun has not rose.
But does it rise where we're at?
You don't know.
It's got to be dawn somewhere.
5 o'clock somewhere.
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
it's definitely 5 o'clock somewhere.
all right. I'm just gonna put you guys back on the same map we were on for the other one. Just imagine it's covered in snow.
Perfect. And we are under a tree on the left side of the map.
So move your characters.
Yeah, so I'm peeking out, just periscoping out of the ground ever so slightly by a rock.
What tree are we in?
I figured we would just use that red line as the tree.
Well, I was
Okay.
actually getting rid of the red lines while I was asking.
Go, Dan. Look in the chat on Zoom.
Zoom?
Oh. Well, it's gonna mess up the screen, but I'll look at it.
Never mind.
Oh, you were giving me a map.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's all right. We can do this. That's good enough for now. So, with your perception, when you first look, you're not real certain. You couldn't tell, but your perception was enough. You picked up these mounds of what looked like snow, but with your perception, you're able to pick up they're not mounds of snow. They're mounds of fur, white, snow white fur.
Okay. Do they look similar to what I was?
No.
Do they look like a
Humanoid.
crag cat?
They look like, well, like I said, at this point in time, they look like mounds of fur. But you know they are huge humanoid.
Oh,
Oh.
now we get the Yeti.
Okay, yes. Huge white.
Entschuldigung.
Yeah, so shit. I'm gonna go behind them. I'm gonna pop down, use my movement to get to the one and the last of the line,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm going to, from underground, kneecap it.
All right, so before you
Twice.
do that, see if I can find something that matches it for him. I should have this ready, but I didn't. Give me some initiative rolls. Has everybody been woken up, or are you just finding this out on your own?
I'm finding this out on my own, and they're probably about to.
Well, Sergeant Rock's the only one up, and you've told Sergeant Rock, and you went on to do your thing. So you can
What
give
Rock
me
decides to do is up to Rock.
you can give me an initiative, and well, what Rock decides to do is actually up to Ducks. So
My initiative is hot garbage as the... Oh, actually, it's not. Nope, that's not initiative. That's intelligence saving throws. So, give me one of these. And it's not a 10, it's a -1. Ooh, that's hot.
that's
You
fine.
guys look familiar.
But do I get a sneak?
Do you get a sneak?
Yeah, since I'm underground.
Well, you don't have a sneak attack, do you?
Surprise round, basically.
Oh, I'll give you a surprise. Because you did kind of pretty much... Well, give me a stealth check. We'll see if he can, by chance, feel the rumbling.
Stealth check. Okay, so Earth Glide. I burrow through non-magical unworked earth
And I
while
had
doing so
you-
elements does not disturb. Just looking through real quick. And, okay. So it is -1 for that. And then, so my dex is -1, so stealth is -1. So
Okay.
again,
I have my initiative rolled for them.
18.
If you click yours and roll your initiative.
Yeah, I'll roll that again real quick, and it's the 6. There it went through as the... Did it not go through?
Oh, that's Sergeant Rocks. What was Sergeant Rocks?
Okay, I got mine.
Should be on there.
Yeah, I cleared it.
Oh, it was a 9.
All right, so I'll put the 9 back in. I thought that was Surge putting his in there for a second.
Nope, I got mine in there.
Okay, so
The sneak was 18.
all right. Dux is asleep, so I don't know why he's rolling a perception. Initiative.
Well, my passive perception is a 21. So would that have woken me hearing these guys come closer? Punching through the snow, huge bodies.
No. The only reason why anybody found out they were there is because somebody used a tremor sense instead of their eyes.
Yep. If I can't see out of the tree, I'll feel out of the tree.
Quick, right?
Say if somebody had weighed their perceptions maybe, I don't know, a watch sooner, they may have seen them sneaking in. As it is, you guys actually... Surge, you can pretty much figure out where they're at. So
Okay. So, yes, I will.
I will let you move and take whatever action you want to do before any kind of combat starts. Because
I'll be behind this guy.
And you rolled what for your stealth?
18 on my stealth.
18. Let me...
Yep.
And tremor sense supposedly doesn't disturb the ground. So
Earth Glide, yeah. It just says I burrow through non-magical, unworked Earth. While doing so, I do not disturb any material it moved through.
But you did poke your head up and look to see what you could see.
Yep. I just, not my head, but, just barely peeked. But if you want to say head, that's fine with me.
Yeah, well, I rolled to see you at disadvantage, so... So with that, that would have been a 3? No, it would have been... it would have been a 9 to see you.
It's very close.
All right, so you can do something this round before anything else.
So
can Rock as well?
Well, Rock knows they're there, or he knows that something's there. He doesn't know what it is. So Rock can actually do something before Surge can.
Yeah, they're within my sight.
But Rock doesn't see them. His perception...
He's behind the tree.
That's what I mean. Because my perception was rolled before I knew something was there, now I know something's there. Can I re-perceive? And it's been a long rest, so I'm not at disadvantage anymore.
Well, you're... whatever you want to do for your action for your turn, or for Rock's turn, that's on you.
Wait, why did Rock get deleted?
Did he get deleted? Pop him back out there.
I'll bring him back out.
I guess he got caught in with that red I was trying to get rid of.
Yeah, he had a 9 on his initiative.
Yeah.
9.16.
So go ahead and hit the roll again.
Yeah, I'll get it. I'll just go with that one.
All right, you can go with that one. Okay, so oh yeah, that's right. Dux says. So when Dux comes up, we'll figure that out. All right, so what's Sergeant Rock doing? I mean, he was tapped on and hands held up, giving numbers.
Yeah, he saw me having 5 fingers and pointing outside.
And so when he saw the 5 fingers, he started looking closer to see if he could see what he was saying.
So he's going to take his action to see what he can see.
No, so when he was moving. When he started moving, when he said there were 5 things, and then saw him taking off to go look, he started looking to see if he could see those 5 things.
Oh, I sunk into the ground, moved out, and then popped back up. I didn't want to disturb the tree.
Yeah. So, as he was moving, I started looking.
So you want to take your action to proceed.
Take my bonus action to proceed.
What are you going to do for your action?
If I see something, I'm probably going to engage.
Okay. As a bonus action? No, you got to use a skill check as an action.
Well, so his passive
is
a 13.
He sees nothing.
Okay. Then for his action, he will...
If I rolled a 12 on my stealth, he might see me popped out of the ground part way behind something.
All right, so I will ready an action for my action.
And what would your ready action be?
If I hear any noise or see anything, I will shoot it with an Eldritch Blast.
Okay. And that's all you're going to do this round?
For this round, I'm going to ready an action. Yeah.
Okay. What are you doing, Serge?
Oh, wait.
Well,
I'm also going to use my words to rouse the rest of the people.
there we go.
Because I have 5 words.
Too late now. I already moved on.
I said, oh, wait, before you said anything.
I hesitated. So
I did too. I tried a few times to hesitate to give him that option.
They're all close anyway, right? Because we're using body warmth.
You can use your words.
All right, so I'll use my words to rouse everyone near me.
Everybody roll me a perception check and see if you can hear him talking to you.
So Duck's passive is 21.
passive
I'll go
of
with my
20, but I roll a 17 with a passive of 20.
I'm going to go with my passive for Duck.
Now, is Sarge whispering this, or is he actually out loud speaking, hey, there's something here?
He's saying it in a conversational tone.
Conversational tone doesn't look like it's going to wake up Corporal Punishment or Fred.
Or me.
What's wrong with you people?
So,
I woke up Ducks, though.
Dux has woke up, so Dux' 16 will come in the next round.
No, it should have. Yeah, it is a 16. Right.
Alright, so Surge is doing.
I'm gonna kneecap this guy from behind.
Alright, so you need to roll for an attack.
Will these attacks be at advantage since he doesn't know I'm here?
Yes, they will be at advantage because he doesn't know you're there.
Okay. 26 and then 13. Does 13 hit?
13 does not.
Okay, so that's 14 points of magical bludgeoning.
Alright, hold on.
And if it is a structure, it does siege damage. But I don't think this is a structure.
No, this is not a structure, and you do know that it is definitely a fur-covered creature that you just smacked.
And then there's going to be a loud, what sounds like a gravelly, bouldery yell.
Alright, and you caused, what was that, 14 points?
Yep,
Since I'm
1-4,
asleep,
magical
I still need
bludgeoning.
to step away for 2 seconds. Alright.
So, yeah, I make a really loud yell.
And that triggers Sergeant Rock's action.
Does it trigger the others to wake up?
Right.
What's their perception?
I mean, I yelled.
So go ahead and give me another perception check.
And then, yeah, that fist just goes back into the ground.
Stealth druid combat fighter.
I need
How big
Sentinel.
are you when you're an Earth Elemental?
I'm I believe large. Let me double check and make sure it's not huge. No,
Like, you
it's
look
large.
huge.
It's 2x2. It's large.
So can you just like open your mouth
Wait.
and bite this guy's foot off?
So hold on. Huge is 3, right?
Huge is 3.
Thank you.
And yeah, so I will be behind this one. So yeah, I'll be a space behind it
They all look like they're Drugar and they just got bigger.
because I have reach. So that's why I was away from it when I punched it.
And yes, I'm using bears because Roll20 doesn't have Yeti miniatures. Which all we're looking for is representation. We don't need exacts now, do we? We've been playing this game long enough. I think some of us have probably used Legos before.
I usually just use dice.
What about model caps?
This
I've
big dice right here, this is a Yeti. And you guys are these little D4 over here.
Yep, I've seen people. I'm going to use this D4 for mine because I'm not going to roll it during the game anyway. I'm also use it as a miniature.
That's exactly what I did. It's like, okay, yeah, I'm this D4 because I'm never going to roll one.
All right, so you hit it, causes 14 damage. You yell, it roars. Sergeant Rock's what goes off? He's going to fire an Eldritch Blast
Eldritch Blast.
in the general direction of the roar.
At the sound of the roar.
Okay, so that's a disadvantage.
But when it roars, does it make it so you can see it? Because he like hears the roar and looks at it.
You're
Can you
trying.
perceive it in the darkness?
You're trying.
You're trying.
Where is his Eldritch Blast?
I don't know.
I think it's a plus. Is his plus 11?
Brother May I, you are
There it
awoken
is. M1
from...
rifle.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes, it's not listed as Eldritch Blast. Brother Maya, you are woken by the sounds
Ah!
of what sounds like gravel or rocks tumbling down the mountain and the roar of some huge beast.
Okay.
And I will take 9 points of force damage.
So I get 3 shots, right?
Yeah.
Yes, because it's casting the one spell, fires all 3 shots.
18 to hit.
Does? Where's the +2 coming from?
That's his. Is it his War Mage plate?
Yeah, that's his armor.
It's not
Yep.
Hex or anything like that?
No, that's his armor. Hex gives him a +6 to damage.
Yeah, because I'm
13 to
hovering
hit.
over it, and the 2 is War Mage plate armor.
Does not.
Okay.
What
So
was that
23
damage?
points
14
total.
on the last one? Alright.
Does 18 hit?
Yeah, 18 did hit.
Yes. He hit it.
Narrowing it down
Yeah, he hit it
between
twice.
18 and 13.
Alright,
Somewhere in there.
so let's see. May I give me a initiative roll since you are now awakened by the roar?
I
And
did, but apparently I didn't click my little icon.
I see it 14. Go ahead and roll it again and type in the 14.
You didn't click on your guy again.
I did click on him.
No, you didn't.
Make
Apparently
sure you
not.
have the arrow selected, then click
Oh.
on
Exactly. Gosh.
it.
Corporal Punishment, would you and Fred like to roll again to see if you are able to? You still aren't doing it.
Still didn't show up.
I'm clicking on. I'm moving them. So I'm on them.
Still not showing up.
I guess we're awake now.
You are rolling initiative like a madman.
Yes, this is not going through.
3, 18, 19, 1, 1.
All right, Marcus, click something else,
All right.
and then click back on it and do it again.
Make sure your arrow is selected at the top left.
It is.
They can't target the mini unless you
Yeah.
do. All right, well,
All right. I'm going to delete him and bring him back out. See if that might be an issue.
go for it. And before I do this, I'll let you try that. Nope, it's just you.
Okay.
And what would we say your roll was 18?
Initially, it was 14.
That's right. So what's your dex?
-1.
Is it a. Well, I mean, theirs might be -1 too.
All right. So go ahead and Corporal, you and Fred are in the mix now. You've been awoken.
Well,
Well, Fred's in there. I don't know why May I ain't in there.
I don't know.
You're just not holding your mouth right.
I'm clicking.
You're trying.
All right. So Fred's awake, and here's this what sounds like boulders rolling down a hill or down a mountain, and a loud roar. What would he like to do?
wow.
These 3 shots go off into the distance.
Yeah, just
Very.
at that. Well, I mean, those shots probably went off. Well, they went off about the same time. You see Sergeant Rock fire off in the darkness.
He's very upset about being woken up from our snuggling session. So he's going to charge. First one he sees, I guess, is.
He doesn't see anything.
Oh, he doesn't see anything.
You're in the tree still.
And maybe they're sneakier than he sees.
Okay. Then I guess he'll come out of the tree.
Okay.
I still. All right. So he's going to charge this guy.
He needs to give me a perception check. Unless you want to use his passive. What's his passive?
I think it's crap. 16.
Let's see. Let me go back and check to see what theirs was.
But he rolled a 24.
All right, so he uses his action to roll 24, and he actually sees that you're surrounded by 5 huge fur balls that were trying to stay stealthy. We're doing a good job because you wouldn't have seen them unless you actually actively looked.
Okay.
Ducks.
So Dux is going to step out of the tree
Uh-huh.
and passively perceive
With...
a 21.
All right, it's enough.
Hi.
And do any of them look injured?
Not that you can tell.
Okay.
I mean, because all the damage has been done to the only one that's been hit is force damage, which doesn't... At
No
this distance
cuts or
doesn't-
anything, yeah.
Do any of them look angrier than the rest?
Well, yeah, the red one looks like he's really pissed off.
All right, then Dux will use his bonus action to rage
Uh-huh.
and attack this guy.
Okay.
So let me get my rage enabled. Okay. And since ally of mine is
Not necessarily in the other side.
Underground.
He's underground, so he's not...
he's in
like-
he's in combat range, so I can use my sneak attack damage.
Oh, yes, you can use your sneak attack damage.
Okay, that's what I wanted to make sure. Okay, and I'm going to sneakily attack this guy.
It's just you're not going to get any flanking whenever Curtis is in elemental form because he doesn't stand flanking. He's underneath.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want me to, you just gotta let me know.
So I'm going to attack. I don't have advantage, or I do have advantage.
You don't.
So 22 to hit.
22 does hit. And is that including your sneak attack damage? It is not.
It is not. So I
Get that
will
in there.
roll my sneak attack.
Because I see just rage damage, which is a +2. So it's going to be 27.
Yep, 27.
All right, well, he looks a lot pissed, a little more pissed now than what he did.
And I'm going to hit him again.
Will you do that? And you miss.
That's it.
All right. Good. Now it's my turn. And first and foremost, I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, that's not the right one. I rolled a 16, but it did in D&D Beyond for some reason, or a 19.
Which is it?
It's a 19, because 16 plus 3. But I don't know why it didn't roll it into the PTT.
Yeah, mine was doing that on occasion.
Try again, see if we'll get in there. Yeah, so it should have been a 19. But we can go with 13 if you want to.
So you rolled a 16 and it came up 19, or it came up 16 on the...
So you roll so 16 plus 3, so it would have been a 19.
All right. Give me a second. All right, so you're good. But you're going to roll it for me one more time as this guy moves up on you.
Oh, you have to con save every time one gets near.
Yeah,
Pretty
but
sneaky.
before you do that, let me go ahead and make my attack rolls. For the first one. First one's going to claw. 18 to hit,
Miss.
and 21 to hit.
That one will hit. I'm raging.
Right, so 21's damage is going to be... Shit, you only take 5 points of the slashing, but you'll take 7 points of cold. Unless you resistance to cold when you're raging too. Total.
I'm resistant to fire.
Okay, so no, you'll take...
Totem of the
and...
Bear should be everything but psychic,
Yeah,
isn't
are
it?
you Totem of the Bear?
I am Totem of the Bear.
So it should, yeah, like he said, it should be everything but psychic.
Okay. I'll believe you.
Well, you
I'll double
So
check.
3
thank
more
you, double
damage.
check. So that'll be 3 more damage of cold damage. Now, you rolled the secondary Constitution saving throw? No, not yet.
Not yet.
Go ahead and give me that one for this other one that came up on you.
Oh,
Nice. Thank you, Serge. So you will take. I'll go ahead and roll it since I'm rolling everything else. 20 damage, cold damage. So that's going to be 10. And since you failed, you are now paralyzed. Which means these two rolls were advantaged. So it's going to be 23 for the first one.
Okay.
You're going to take, we'll say 6 points of damage for that, and 4 points of damage for that. Already having it. Ooh, that's a crit. So it's going to be 12 plus. Alright, so it's 11 points of slashing damage for that, plus. Is that 18? Half of 18 is what, 9? Yeah. So that'll be 9 damage for 9 cold damage on that second one. I've already had all the damage for you.
Okay.
Can't see Surge, can I?
Nope.
No, sadly.
But I can see this Pegasus that just came out. Or Alicorn. Fred needs to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, doke.
Fred will take 26 points of cold damage and is paralyzed for the next minute. So with that, I get the advantage on these two attack rolls. 27 to hit
Fred? Oh, hell yeah.
for 14 slashing and 12 cold. Now the next hit on him will be a 22. 14 slashing once more and 7 cold to Fred.
Alright.
And everybody else is still in the tree except for Ducks. So I'm going to move up
Okay.
here.
You said he's paralyzed?
Yes, he's paralyzed for a minute. So give me a Constitution saving throw for Sergeant Rock, please.
It peeked in the tree and said hello.
Pretty much.
Cool, cool.
So that is that a ability
Yes.
of the?
Yes, it is.
Is there an immunity that happens if you succeed?
Yes, there is. If you succeed, you're immune to that Yeti's gaze for an hour.
So you saved on one, but not the other.
Okay.
Cool.
Has
pretty nasty.
Sergeant Rock rolled yet? Ducks.
I think
All
he's
right.
doing it.
He has not rolled yet.
Okay, I was making sure you remembered you were the one handling that.
Yes.
Actually,
He fires.
the DC is an 18, not a 13.
Okay.
Oof, that's a big DC.
I see what you're putting out, but you're looking at a different one than what I got.
Yeah, that's why I was wondering.
It's not.
Uh,
It's not a
he
typical.
needs to save, not attack.
Yes,
Oh,
it's not his
I thought
turn.
I was attacking. I was like, I can do that.
Nope, it's a saving throw.
Why don't you roll
Yeah.
that again? I'll give him my advantage on a
Okay.
save.
I don't know. Hopefully you aren't gonna waste it.
It's fine.
Nope, you wasted it.
It's fine.
All right, so he will take 31 points of chill damage and is paralyzed for a minute. And I will reach in and touch someone. 28 to hit for Rock. It's going to be 16. Oops, 16 cold and 16 slashing, 9 cold. Alright, and he's going to take another 16 slashing and 7 cold. The other one.
Hold on just a minute. Is Rock making saving throws?
They took 2 attacks.
Yes, Rock is making a saving throw.
Because he's in my aura.
How much of a plus does he get to saving?
+1.
Okay, wouldn't have been enough.
Okay.
I
And
mean,
then the
Also, he
second
can't be-
attack, you said he took another 18 total,
second attack was 6 slashing, 7 cold.
so 13.
16 slashing, 7 cold.
And
Of
what's
16
your aura do?
slashing.
No frightened, no charmed.
This is paralyzed.
Yeah, and it gives a plus to saving throws. That's the deal. All right, well, this one's going to move up here to the edge of the tree, and it's going to hold its action until something happens. Actually, you know what? No, this one won't.
Now, can we see the yellow bear since it reached in and touched?
You can see them now. They are now
You're
engaged,
not
so you
trying
guys
to
can see them.
camouflage anymore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they have what's
I
called
thought it was because we were under the tree.
no. They have snow camouflage, which
Mhm.
gives them advantage on dexterity saving stealths made to hide in snowy terrain.
Okay, I was just confused on
All right. Plus, they have other means to find you guys. That. Anyway, let's see. 30-foot cone.
Oof.
So that's going to be. Well, I guess off. Well, Sergeant Rock can't because he's paralyzed. But it doesn't matter. It's not a dex throw, so he can make a Constitution saving throw for the 4 people who are standing pretty much in front of this guy.
Now, saving throws are not at disadvantage when you've got 1 down, right?
No.
No,
That's
no.
not until you to 3.
Only skill checks is 1 down.
Rock is not rolling well.
No, he's not.
that. 26 for Fred.
Okay, Fred will make it. He'll only
16 for me.
16 for you. Okay,
20 for me.
20 for you. You make it as well, so you'll take half this damage. So you guys will take 21 for half, 42 for full. And it's all cold damage.
Is
Rock
the
is out.
42 for Corporal?
If she failed, yes. She rolled less than an 18. She failed.
Okay, so 42 for Corporal. Lord, I hate man.
And that's it for their turn. So I'll roll that next turn. So, Brother May, you just got blasted with a extremely cold breath.
All right.
May I? I want you to
Yeah.
take some temp hit points, which are 2d8 plus your level. Whether you use them or not is up to you. I'm
Okay.
going to give you those.
Oh, I have those if you want to hold on to yours.
Look at Curtis giving out some of his gooey rewards.
Take 'em. I got 2 of them.
So nice.
Okay. So 2d8.
Plus your
I
level.
guess.
I got
That's-
candy, so.
Okay, so that's 19. Oh, that's not one. Good. Okay. Now, basically, 4 of the 5 bears need to give me wisdom saves.
Which
Some-
4?
Though, all but the red one.
All but the red one? And you say wisdom saves.
Yep, 16.
Alright, let's see.
And if anybody in Twitch chat want to pass out disadvantages or anything.
I mean, there can be 4 if you give me a second.
Too late, I've already rolled.
Okay, never mind. It happens.
What happens?
They are hypnotized. I cast, what did I cast?
I don't know.
Yeah, hypnotic pattern, thank you.
Is it just unfriendly creatures, or is Fred counted in?
Well, Fred's already paralyzed. So
is Dux, who's in it, and so is Sergeant Rock. But the
Yeah,
question
Sergeant Rock's
is,
unconscious.
oh, is he out?
Mm-hmm.
All
He
right.
went from 101 hit points to 0. Like that.
See,
I have a question.
man leaves for his what is it, birthday. And you kill his character.
I killed his character.
Hey,
I think it was
I
a
mean-
Yeti that killed his character.
I don't
I-
control him, so
Does using temp hit points cost an action?
if it's a GUI thing, no.
Okay.
If it's a skill from your class, it has its own thing, like his
These are good.
second wind. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's why.
okay. So that was my action.
But does that actually hit those that are in there that are friendly as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Let me pull it up. You create a twisted pattern color weaves through. The pattern appears in a moment. Each creature in the area who sees the pattern must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature becomes charmed for the duration. While charmed, the spell, the creature is incapacitated and has speed of 0.
Okay, so they will need to make the same save.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so if you guys would be so kind as to do that, and
So it's a
Uh,
wisdom save?
Yes.
Did you take into account Rock's 17 temporary hit points in that?
We didn't have it because we'd already had a long rest.
I mean, he went through. You can't regain this until you finish a short or long rest.
Okay. So he has 17. No, he would have 3 hit points left.
okay, so he's still standing. So give me a wisdom save on him as well.
The spell ends for an effective creature if it takes damage or someone else uses an action to shake the creature out of its stupor.
So did the Yetis fail?
Some may, some might
They
not.
might have. I mean, it's not their turn.
Well, and Sergeant Rock will get a +1 on his wisdom.
So is that
So it's
6 for his wisdom save?
Sergeant
Oh, no.
Rock got a 5.
Plus the 1 for her aura.
So a 6. Yeah, that's a 6.
Yeah.
All right, so it's Sergeant Rock's turn. He is
He's
paralyzed and charmed. Give me a Constitution saving throw at the end of his turn.
Oh, at the end of his turn? That will be at the end of his turn.
So he is no
Um,
longer paralyzed, but he is still charmed.
As charmed, he's got a 0 movement speed, right?
right.
He's pretty colors.
All right. Well, he's not paralyzed anymore.
He's no
He's
longer
still out.
paralyzed, but he is.
Question. All it did was my action. Could my movement gone and shook him of that? As I got over.
So you're saying you're shaking him to choose not to affect him, kind of thing?
Well, he
Right.
still would have been paralyzed on your turn.
Okay.
So I don't.
Yeah.
There would have been no way to shake him. He's still frozen.
Okay.
He's pretty much frozen solid.
But you could have
Okay.
slapped him around to try and.
But with 3 hit points, I don't know if I would have tried that. Maybe you can if you want to.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Running away, run
Fuck
away.
this
Brave,
shit,
brave,
I'm
brave
out.
Robin.
Well, this is concentration, so
Corporal.
Okay, so I don't really feel like getting any closer to any of these things.
You notice that Sergeant Rock is looking around saying, pretty colors.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try to shoot yellow with my bow.
Okay.
Advantage. Do you have advantage on it?
Yes, you have
Right.
advantage on this stack roll.
Is it seeing pretty colors?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't have to use my GUI reward.
No, you don't.
Currently, it's seeing pretty
Yay.
colors.
So if it takes damage, it's not charmed anymore, right?
It won't
Correct.
be seeing pretty colors.
It might be seeing red at that point in time.
Yeah.
Wow, that didn't help at all. Well, I
Well,
will.
She missed, so it's okay.
Will a 10 hit? If not, it doesn't see pretty colors. Or it still sees pretty colors.
All right, so you fired off your crossbow. Oh, so you only get 1 shot?
No, I can shoot a second time, but
Okay.
I'll try. Shoot at purple this time.
All right,
I got a better shot at that one.
go for it.
Yay,
And
I
you
hit
hit
on
it
that one.
for
That's a crit.
13 points of damage, which doesn't sound right.
That would
The
No, it
hand.
should be your plus should be a max.
It is.
Yeah, it's already the 6 of the hand crossbow.
Yeah. It's there.
Okay.
Since it's such a small crossbow, it only does 6.
Okay.
yeah, it's a crappy little weapon, but what can I do?
Oh, well, that's nice. My dry erase marker just freaking quit on me. Oh. Do I have another?
You need a break, Dan?
No, I need another dry erase marker, and I think. Oh, there's one right there.
Cool.
It is now. Whose turn? Corporal Punishment did her thing. It is now Surge's.
All right, I'm going to pop up out of the ground behind Red. Actually, no, I'm going to punch him from underground twice, where he can't see me.
Uh-huh.
So let's do that real quick, wherever that sheet went. I don't know
So are
where
you
that.
attacking at advantage because he can't see you?
That's what I'm hoping to do. Yeah.
I'm
From
also on his
underground.
other side, so I don't know if that works.
But you're also paralyzed and seeing
Yeah.
pretty colors, so.
So yeah, I'm going to punch. And I
No,
that
And you miss.
14
he's not saying.
and
pretty
12.
close, he said.
Fucking Christ! All right, so I missed twice.
And you said
Um,
Dux was still. He didn't.
I made my wisdom save,
Okay.
so I'm not seeing pretty colors.
All right.
I'm going to use. Yes. I'm going to use my extra attack / cantrip for 21 for 12 points of magical bludgeoning.
All right.
So after doing that, I am then going to pop up out of the ground behind this guy and be in his face.
Okay. That ends your turn.
I'm going to use my movement to move right up in his face. So yeah, I'm going to move even closer. But yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Did Fred fail the pretty colors?
Fred was paralyzed. You said he didn't need to roll.
No,
Well, it's wisdom colors to see if he's charmed.
yeah, the wisdom rolls still need to be rolled too. He was
I'm
paralyzed.
sorry.
That's fine. And does that make it?
16's the target.
Okay, so now roll me a Constitution saving throw at the end of Fred's turn. Okay, Fred is still frozen, but also sees pretty colors.
Okay.
Dux. At the end of your turn, give me a Constitution saving throw.
End of my turn, so I'm still paralyzed right now.
Right now you're paralyzed. Now at the very end of your turn,
Can I do anything while I'm paralyzed?
no.
I don't think I can do anything while paralyzed.
You're incapacitated, can't move or speak. You automatically fail strength and dexterity saving throws. Attacks against you have advantage. Any attack that hits the creature is a critical hit if the attack is within 5 feet. Ooh, I did not take those into consideration when I hit you earlier.
That's okay. Live and learn.
All right, so give me that.
I'm going to use my GUI to take this save at advantage.
All right. You are still paralyzed. So now it is my turn. And you're in my face now. Sweet. So I'm going to turn around. I'm mad because you've been hitting the shit out of me and I can't see you.
Works for me.
So I'm going to look at you with my cold, dead eyes and get you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Is it to be paralyzed?
It's for something.
I can't be paralyzed.
Yep, but make it anyway.
Perfect. There's my constitution. In my save. It doesn't say anything about a save, so that's my constitution roll.
Mm-hmm. And you made it, so you did not make it. But you can't be paralyzed.
Mm-hmm.
But you
Still take the
can
cold damage, though.
take
Take a
30
lot of
points of
cold.
damage.
All right.
I see.
I'll take
He
the
doesn't
30.
know you cannot be paralyzed, so he's going to do this.
Yeah, that's fine. I was just curious.
Mhm.
And yeah, I'll take all that cold damage. Every
Yeah.
last bit of it.
And he's going to swing at you.
Okay.
23 to hit.
Hits.
You will take 13 points of slashing and 11 points of cold.
Is it magical slashing?
That's a good question. Does not state that it's magical, so just consider it basic.
Okay, I took 6 and 11.
Okay, so I will swing at you again. 13 does not hit, right?
No, it does not.
Does not hit the elemental.
Nope.
All right, so that was it for him. Lady hit me with pew pew. Lady needs to roll me Constitution saving throw.
Really?
Yes, as I push my way into this tree to get to her.
All right. Well, so I'm going to use my advantage on this turn. Aha. So that'll be an 18.
Oh, well, that is just enough. You are immune to his gaze for the remainder of the day, for the next hour. Which, hopefully your combat doesn't go longer than an hour.
They did try to kill us.
Let me roll
Pretty much.
this. Okay, that doesn't recharge. So I have to hit you with these as a basic attack. 22 to hit.
Yeah.
Come on. 13 damage slashing and 9 cold.
Here we go.
Oh, shit.
Get up again.
That's a 31 to hit, critical. So it's going to be
Yeah.
12 plus this. So that's 24 points of damage.
Hold on.
And, oh, that's right. You can stop it.
If she's within 30 feet.
And are
Yep.
you stopping it?
Hey, that means
Yep.
that crit shouldn't have hit me either.
Well, he wasn't within 30 feet of you.
30. Yeah, that would have been 35. But yes, I stopped the
Okay,
crit on her.
so it's the basic hit, 12 points of slashing damage and 9 points of cold damage.
Okay.
And that
Where'd you
is
calculate?
it for him. There's no saving throw at the end of my turn for your pretty colors, is there?
Nope.
Alright. Can't do nothing, can't do nothing, can't do nothing. Already done it, already done it. Alright, may I? You're up.
Okay. So, double check, make sure this is a concentration.
Tara decided to let you all know that you all are never making it out of these mountains.
Hmm. I'm curious. I'm going to.
You have advantage,
Right
brother,
thing.
may I?
Sweet. Okay. I'm gonna try to turn off the ground. Thank you. And I'm curious if this. Give me a dex save.
Okay. Dexterity saving throw.
Yeah.
DC.
Was it 15, 16? Something like that for the fireball?
It should be listed with your what you have on the fireball wand.
Give me a sec. Let's see. One to fireball.
Max damage that fireball.
I hold
Take that reward. if you're
Okay.
gonna use it.
I'm not going to use it just yet.
Okay.
I'm going to see if fire does actual damage. Okay, one to fireball is a 15.
Okay. Give me some damage. 27.
Yep.
And you're going after purple. I'll take your 27.
Okay, did it look like it did extra damage than what it would have?
Does not look like it did any extra damage.
Okay.
But yeah, you can hold on to that max damage on the GUI rewards.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna save that if any more of these break free.
So you have max damage on an attack. Remember that.
Okay,
Alright,
so is that it for you?
For bonus action, I'm going to cast Healing Word on what's his nuts? Sarge. And I'm gonna do it at
What's his nuts?
where is my healing word? Okay. 1d4. I'll give him 4 points of healing.
All right, Sergeant Rock gets 4 points of healing. Sergeant Rock is still paralyzed, correct? So give me a Constitution saving throw at the end of his turn. I can't hear you. You're muted.
Sergeant Rock has a tattoo of absorb elements, which makes him resistant to elemental magic when attacked.
So is he gonna?
So he should have been resistant to the cold damage that he was attacked with.
Okay, well, you would have taken. So you would have cleared off one of his tattoos and taken
No,
half.
so it says that the tattoo doesn't clear for the resistance. It clears when you use that stored cold damage to attack.
Ooh.
Okay. Thought he had the only tattoos he got was the two spells.
Yeah, the rank insignia is the tattoo of absorb elements. He just had her stylize it as his rank.
What it is, though, it acts as a spell scroll, so he has to actually activate the spell scroll for it to go off.
So the tattoo,
The
according to what he has here, the tattoo will absorb elements automatically when attack with an element, but the tattoo doesn't go away unless you activate it to trigger the damage type to add it to the damage of your attack.
Okay, I'm gonna need to go back and check on that because I thought he just got spell scrolls put on him.
His thing says magical tattoos of absorb elements. 2.
Yeah, which, like I said, I thought they were just spell scrolls. I'll check those. We'll figure that out in a little bit. But I do need to
It
get
does say cast absorb elements once.
right.
And then the effect of the spell is that it will store the energy to use for an attack.
Right. So as he,
It's not a latent effect. He actually has to cast it. Okay, never mind.
so did he cast?
No, because I didn't know about it.
All right. Well, I do need that saving throw to see if he's still paralyzed.
Yeah. Constitution, right?
Uh-huh.
+1.
Yeah, he's still within her aura.
20.
Okay, well, he's not paralyzed from the cold anymore, but he's still
Get the hell out of here.
he's still seeing pretty colors.
No, he saved against that on his last turn.
He can't roll on that the last turn. Once he fails there's no save after.
Yeah, he has to be shooken.
Oh. So he's not paralyzed, but he's still seeing pretty color.
Right. Corporal.
That's good.
Okay.
There's this big white Yeti screaming in your face.
Yeah, I don't like that very much. And
And of course he stinks now because he's got flames and stuff coming off his back.
Where did the fireball hit again?
Where
Back here.
right here.
Which creatures?
It only hit
Just
Just
pink
purple.
or purple?
one.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
all right.
Cool.
Do I want to paint?
Yeah, 'cause right now, red and purple are the only ones that aren't incapacitated.
Okay.
Yeah,
We're gonna-
I'm trying to get red to look at me. That's my plan.
Purple doesn't have any bad effects on it.
No.
Doesn't seem like it.
All right. So I still have my advantage on an attack roll. So I'm going to use that now.
Okay.
We're going to hit him with the flail for paralysis. Cross our
Paralysis.
fingers.
All right. That's definitely a 24 hit for paralysis. Is a 16 con.
Crossing fingers, crossing fingers.
All right. I'll take you 5 points.
You mean
What are
he
you-
saved?
It's con on Yetis, so probably.
You don't understand. I'm at 8 hit points.
Do you have a second attack?
Well, that's a melee weapon, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, goody. Let's Divine Smite his ass then.
Oh, you're gonna add Divine Smite to that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I can.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's what it's there for.
All right. 5D.
What's going on with you right now, Dux? Are you paralyzed,
26.
free?
I just broke the paralysis, so I'm just waiting for my next turn.
Cool.
But now I'm immune to both Yetis that are near me.
Yeah. So right now, I get advantage on punching this motherfucker on my turn because you're not paralyzed.
Right.
Cool. Gotcha.
Okay.
But I'm about to peace out. Just saying.
You got the damage.
Well, I mean, my turn's first, so. How are you looking right now?
Anything else there, Corporal Punishment?
Oh, Dux is fine. Rock is bad.
Shit.
If you drop one, if you drop one right here, it hits these 4 Yetis and Fred. So sorry, Fred. But it hits these 4 Yetis.
He can be brought back. It's as simple as taking a spell 10 minutes later.
What's
I
Corporal
still
Punishment?
feel bad. Poor
Corporal
Fred.
Punishment got a move.
I don't know.
for an
We'll
action?
have to wait till they're done talking.
I mean, do you have
Don't
another
rest.
attack action that you can do?
I do.
Well, then, do you want to roll for it?
But my question is, how badly did it look like he got hurt?
Looks like your damage from your smite hurt it pretty bad.
Awesome. So I am then going to second attack. Since these con saves are too, it's not going to matter. Do that.
Okay, roll me another d20 and add the 7 to it.
D20 plus 7.
Okay,
So 11.
so yes, you do hit. Now I'll take 9 points of slashing.
Okay.
Alright, so that's it for your turn. I guess, Surge, you're next.
Yes. So, with Dux not paralyzed, even though I roll hot garbage all the time, I have advantage on these attacks.
Mm-hmm.
What happened to my hot garbage sheet that would allow me to roll easier? There's my sheet. So, 2 slams. Uno, dos.
Second one hits. No, wait,
All
wait,
right.
wait, wait. First one does too.
Alright, so, number 17, good to know. That's 31 points of magical bludgeoning.
And that is 2. Okay,
Red.
gotcha.
Yep. And let's see, it's red. Got to double check with Earth Elemental. This is something I never do that I need to remember. All right, I am going to use a 4th level spell slot to heal myself 4d8.
Okay,
That's my turn.
copy that. So, let's see. Fred was still paralyzed, wasn't he?
Plus,
He is paralyzed and charmed.
Okay, so give me at the end of his turn, give me another Constitution saving throw.
He's
Okay,
not doing
he
well.
is still paralyzed. Dux, you are not paralyzed, nor are you charmed. What are you doing?
Alright, I'm going to drop a fireball bead.
Please do.
Oh, I will.
Okay, so it's not +8, it's just 1d8 per level.
You do know
Ignore
that.
this roll.
You what?
Nat,
There.
what are you doing? Where are you dropping?
So I'm going to cast fireball right here.
Okay.
If it hits me, I'll take it.
It won't hit you. I already.
Okay.
It's only 20 foot. And then I'm for my bonus action. So I'm going to
Hold on.
throw it up, and as a bonus action, I'm going to shadow step out.
So this one, this one, this one.
All 4 of the Yetis get hit, and Fred.
Okay, Fred fails automatically. And I'm sure the rest of them fail automatically too, don't they?
Because it's fire.
No, because they're pretty
Oh,
colored.
Hypnotized.
So I will roll this one. What's the
And then
dex?
I'm going to shadow step out 60 feet.
All right.
Well, what's the damage on that?
What's the dex
Yeah.
save on that? What's
It's a 15.
All right, and then give me the damage.
It's a 3rd level fireball. I don't know what the damage.
8d6.
8d6. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then let me shadow step out before I roll the damage.
Well, I don't think you can shadow step out before you take the damage.
It's a
So are you
bonus
shadow
action.
stepping
So
then?
I'm going to throw the bead up and then shadow step out
Okay.
before the bead hits the ground.
I'll let that be.
Oh.
Sounds about right.
So I'm going to shadow step
Because
over.
technically you can shadow step out of the way and then throw the bead back in, either way.
Either way, yeah. So I'll step over here,
Uh-huh.
and then the bead is 5d or 5d8. You said, or 68.
8d6.
8d6.
8d6. All right, and then do this. So 26 damage to all 4 Yetis. Actually, wait. I think I have a GUI reward for this. Yes, I will use my last GUI max damage.
So
So 6 times 8 is 48 points of
48.
damage.
How much?
48.
8 point.
And it's fire damage. I don't know if they're weak to that or what.
They're not.
It's just damage.
Nice
Just
thought.
damage. Just damage. Alright, so first off, while I'm doing the math on the rest of them, this one is dead.
Yes. Got one.
Yes, you got one, and woke up 3 more.
You got
Okay.
one. Shit.
And what does that cancel the charm?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, when they take damage or they're shook,
It
awake.
it cancels the pretty colors, but it does not cancel the paralysis.
Right. Well, actually, unfortunately, those who on my side that saw pretty colors and didn't think, oh, Fred should be free. He took damage.
But he's still paralyzed.
Right.
Yeah. The only one who didn't take damage that seemed pretty colors is Rock.
Okay, so Rock's still sitting there.
Unless you stop concentrating on it, because it's not helping us anymore.
I can't drop concentration until my turn. And
I know.
Oh, fuck.
What's the name of Rock's spell to do like the dimensional door or whatever it is?
There's shit.
Did he call it like get out of here or something?
Move
like that?
out?
Yeah.
Is it move
Yeah.
out?
Something like that.
So I'm looking at his list and I don't see it on here.
It's just a clusterfuck, isn't it? Yeah, it's like get out or move out. There, it's something like that.
I think he might have deleted it.
Alright, so it's my turn. And let me roll the d6 for his breath weapon.
Oh,
Nope,
gotta
doesn't
get rid
have
of
it.
that.
But you know what? I do have movement now, so I will breath weapon. No, I won't. You're frozen. But you little shit.
How does he know I'm there?
Are you hiding?
I mean, I just like shadow stepped there. You hear like the snow crunch? DM, that's how he knows I'm there.
Okay, well, I was trying, so the three.
No, it's okay.
No,
it's okay.
no,
man.
no, no. You wanted to
No,
say I
no,
wouldn't
he
have
saw-
known
he
you were
did say,
there.
May I run past?
So-
May I bust down the tree and ran past?
So
him?
that I will breath weapon the three that are south of me then.
At disadvantage.
There
Breath
is
weapon doesn't have a
disadvantage.
disadvantage. It's a save on your
Dang.
end. But I do have disadvantage for whatever the other two are going to do. So give me a Constitution saving throw for rock punishment and Fred.
Rock has advantage.
Rock has advantage.
And
Just
a
this
plus
one.
And it looks like
Yes.
I got two disadvantages.
And yeah,
All right, so Sergeant Rock, gotcha. Corporal punishment made hers. I still need Fred's.
Oh, you even need Fred even though he's paralyzed?
Well, Constitution saving throw that has nothing to do with paralyzation.
Oh, okay.
All right, so Fred will take 47 points of frost damage. Everybody else will take 23 points of frost damage. And seeing as how the little one was in front of me and I was paralyzed, looking pretty colors, I am going to look around. You are not hiding. So I will move over here to you. Are you still up out of the ground there, Serge?
I went up out of the ground, yes,
All right.
because I was in his face. Because I was like, "Hey, look at me. I'm a rock."
All right, there we go.
I'm a rock.
I have reach,
Then
and
take
he
it.
entered my reach.
Let's see. Does he have reach?
Earth elementals do.
Yeah. So
10 foot.
I have a 5-foot reach,
That's
but
good.
I
Yeah,
move.
he does.
I move within your range, so you are good to swing at me.
Okay.
That is blue. Blue, 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 blue. Okay, there's blue.
Let me see the roll.
What?
Where is
Green
that?
been in reach before he left?
Green was not within his reach.
23 for 14 magical.
23 for 14. I'll take that 14. And then you'll roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Why did I just close that? That makes no sense. Yeah, just give me a second to open it back up.
Yellow. I
let's-
moved yellow over there to you. You don't have to roll me a Constitution saving throw because yellow was the one that hit you with the second one, wasn't it? The chill
Talking to
gaze.
me?
Yes, you. Sorry, I know. I'm pointing at the screen saying yellow, like I'm pointing right at you. Not that you can tell that I'm
The
pointing. at
green
you.
one is the one that I'm immune to.
Yes. So you do not have to worry about making a Constitution saving throw because my chill. But brother, oh jeez, really?
I believe the 16 does not go through because I don't see a plus on the con saves for this creature.
Stand by because Google's done its typical periodic shut down my screen
Blarg.
deal. So let
Where
me
do you
refresh
wait?
the page.
What's the radius on his little fear thing?
30 foot.
No.
I do have a question.
I might have an answer.
So I'm immune to the paralyzing gaze.
Of
Of
the
Purple.
one who hit you, the
Of
purple.
Purple.
Yes.
Am
Only
I now
purple.
immune to the breath of yellow? Or...
You're not immune to anybody's breath.
Okay.
The breath is just a normal spell.
Okay.
You have to make the save every time.
Okay.
But luckily it has a recharge.
So, Brother May, you will take
Little meta,
17 points of chill damage, and you are now paralyzed for a minute. But seeing as you're not my melee attack, I'm not going to worry about that. Okay, so that Surge, I haven't gotten to you yet.
you had blue come to me.
Yeah, but I haven't rolled the damage and stuff for it yet.
Oh,
What was your
perfect.
save? Because I have
16.
my screens did their stupid.
I
shit.
believe it's a fail. I rolled a 16 and I don't have a modifier.
Right, so you'll take 21 points of cold damage.
I'll take
And
your
of
21.
course, you don't take the paralyzation because you don't get paralyzed. That one misses you, so I will roll the second attack. 23 to hit you, Ducks.
That hits.
You will take 6 points of slashing, and yes, I'm already having it. 3 points of cold.
Okay.
Breath weapon. Okay, so I hit you with the breath weapon. You did not paralyze, but I've not swung at you yet. Surge.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's fine.
That's a miss. 17 a miss.
17 is the number you want.
Okay, well, you will take.
Half the bludgeoning and all the cold.
Yeah, I am rolling shit now with him. It's going to be. Well, you know what? Wait.
Or it's piercing, slashing, bludgeoning. So
16 does miss you, though.
16 does miss.
Okay.
17 is my number.
Yeah, since I was missing, I wasn't rolling the damage. So, does a 17 still hit you, Dux?
17 does not.
Okay, take your damage I took off you back.
Okay.
I didn't roll at disadvantage for those 2 rolls. And I failed the others, so I didn't roll them, so I figured I might as well roll disadvantage on the 2 that I actually hit for you guys to have a chance.
Okay.
Let's see. I think
Was that 17 saved on the first time? Sorry.
Hold on. Blue
On the
attack, gaze attack, green's gaze attack, yellow breath weapon, purple not moving.
You still seeing pretty colors.
Nope. He wasn't seeing pretty colors because he got knocked out of that. But he is not moving, so he's not attacking or anything. 17 does not make the save. You are still paralyzed.
Okay. I forgot I had an advantage on the thing. Actually, I think I got a couple. Did I get a couple this time around? Just one. Okay.
Okay. So that was for your initial one?
Yeah.
Alright, so now it's your turn. At the end of your turn, roll me a save.
Okay.
If you want to use the next one in line, that'd be a 5.
Okay, either way.
Can you keep concentration?
I don't know. Good question.
Well, you took damage. Did you roll for that?
Oh, that can be my 5 for con save on damage.
Okay, so you lost
So
concentration?
And then 21 would have been my last save.
Mm-hmm.
All over the place.
No.
Just saying.
No. Because you don't need to roll a concentration check. Are you really going to keep concentrating on a spell that's only affecting your teammates?
Well, I got hit with damage, so I'd have to do a concentration check.
Right, and that would be the 6 for your con save for the concentration. Because you'd already rolled a 6 to fail the initial con save for the chill gaze.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Hold on.
So, yeah.
So much is going on right now.
So I lost concentration anyways. Regardless, I'm still frozen. Yeah. That was right. I did.
All right. So, so you're still
I'm
paralyzed.
still frozen.
Sergeant Rock is
Spell
up.
dropped it.
He is no longer pretty colored,
And he has advantage.
and apparently he has advantage. So,
Can an unconscious player use 10 hit points as a GUI reward?
wait a minute. An unconscious player use the GUI rewards for.
You got hit by the chill breath. That
I don't
counts.
think we. I don't think we allowed that when it happened earlier in the game, so we won't allow it now.
Yeah, I can't remember. I think that happened once and you said no.
So Surge is, or not Surge, but Rock is unconscious.
He's all blarred out.
Yeah.
Damn.
There, I'll do that.
But he does have advantage on his first death save.
Yeah, I guess I do need death save for him, huh?
Yes, you do.
Death save with advantage.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I'll roll it twice then.
Yep.
He failed.
Okay. By the way, I still have 2 disadvantages,
Okay.
so nobody needs to put more out there. I still do have the 2 because since both of those were hit with a fireball, they were both at disadvantage for their attacks for that turn.
It's
I
a
see.
little bit of a cluster. And I put that one in there a long time ago.
But no, the Yetis have disadvantage if they're hit by fire.
I'm a
On
rock.
their next turn.
That's what it looks like. It's what you determine from the
Okay.
actions and.
Hitting them with fire, and then they don't attack as well.
Something like that. It's almost like they're more concerned with the fire, or they're kind of afraid of the fire, and it's causing their swings to go wide. Well, it looked like it was not going to be a TPK tonight until somebody dropped a fireball on the 3 that were still paralyzed. But hey, I'm just the DM here.
Who knows what's going to happen?
Who knows?
But you do have Sergeant Rock has made his death save yet?
He did. He failed.
2 and a 6.
Okay, so that was advantage for that. So he's bleeding out. Corporal Punishment, you are up. And it looks like everybody around you has dropped.
Yeah, well, I'm going to drop in a minute, too. But I'm going to try to hit this idiot before I go.
Alright, one in front of you?
Yep.
Okay. Swing with advantage.
Oh, well, okay.
So just roll the d20 plus 7. To see if it's any higher than that 20.
14.
Okay,
Nope.
so no, but the 20 does hit for 13 slashing.
Smart.
Yep. You know, the smite is coming next.
Okay. So 25 to the smite.
Yep.
Alright. And he's still there.
That's
21 to hit, 13 points of damage.
That's it.
And he is.
Although- I don't know. Can I move?
You smite every turn.
No, I can't move.
It's a
That's
bonus
okay.
action.
It's a bonus action. Only if I hit with a melee weapon.
And you can't move, you said?
Well, no, because I took 2 actions. Moving was
You
a
could
two
still.
action.
You have a
No.
move action.
Oh. Okay.
It's just it may attack you as you move out of its range.
Or it might miss.
It could miss, but yeah.
Well, seeing as I'm at 8 hit points, it doesn't really matter, so I will try to move.
Okay. So move
Oh, wait,
your.
wait. Between them. Okay. I will try to move.
Okay, that I will take an attack of opportunity on.
Is the yellow.
Because yellow is not paralyzed. If you had ran a different direction, I wouldn't.
Because purple's paralyzed.
17 to hit you.
Oh, yeah.
You will take 13 points of slashing damage.
No, I won't.
And 8 points of cold.
No, I really won't.
You're at 0, right?
I'm well below 0.
Well, you hit 0. So you hit 0 right here.
Yeah.
So if you'll put your miniature here and put your X on it.
Here?
Now,
Here.
wasn't yellow hit with that fireball?
Well,
No,
purple.
Yellow was not hit. Your yellow was hit, actually.
All right.
Purple's the one that attacked her, though, I
That's a
believe.
very good idea. No,
No,
purple,
yellow attacked her.
Yellow,
Because purple's paralyzed.
yellow was the one that attacked. So
Oh,
21,
okay.
so 17 is the disadvantage roll.
I see what you mean.
Yes, thank you for the reminder. But it's still a hit. If
Oh,
17
yeah.
hits, it's still a hit.
Yeah.
So Corporal Punishment is now down. Surge.
All right, I see this guy in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna, do some dancing and glide right between his legs. Just because why not? Be fancy. Just my head pops and goes right between his legs. No attack of opportunity because I'm staying within his range. And I'm gonna come up behind him and give him a couple good old thwacks.
You have advantage.
Yeah, do these have advantage on him or?
No, you have.
Someone just gave you advantage.
Somebody gave
Oh,
you
okay.
advantage that I don't see. So
It's up to you. Do I have advantage or not, Dan?
well, I mean, if it's been given to you, then use it.
It's there, but if you don't see it, it's your call.
No,
Is what I'm saying.
I trust you guys. If it's in chat, who gave it to you?
I did.
Okay, so I don't understand why some go through, some don't.
All right.
So
Just wanted to
take it.
double check with you.
Oh yeah. No. If you guys are seeing it on there and you see the advantage, for some odd reason it's not coming through on OBS, that's just fine.
Yeah, but only a couple of times. I mean, sometimes you see it, sometimes.
Yeah, that's why it says I don't understand it. All right.
So first one's 25 for 9
All right, that's a slam
for
of
13, or not 25 for 9. It's 25 for 13 points of magical bludgeoning,
You got it. I'm taking it.
and he's still up.
Oh yes, he's still. Oh, I mean, he's not really been hit on too much. He's been kind of frozen most of the encounter.
Okay, yeah, I wasn't sure. I was just double checking with you. And then my second attack is at normal, I believe, and I'm going to punch him again at normal.
Uh huh.
Not at all, really.
And
Not gonna punch him.
nobody else around you, and you're using.
Wait. I want to give him the make it not fail.
Oh, you want to give him the get rid of a fumble?
Avoid a fumble? Is that what you're talking about?
I think so. Is that what it is?
There's one in there that's avoid a fumble. Do you have that?
I do not have avoid a fumble. I thought I had one.
It may have gotten used.
I don't have a fate point.
Yeah,
No.
I'll just take the miss.
All right. You take the miss. There's nobody around to hit. Plus, you're not using a weapon, so
Yep.
there's no adverse effect other than the fact you hit the ground for some stupid reason.
Yeah, so doing that, it's gonna be like, okay, well that sucks. I'm gonna cast as a bonus action. Go on. I'm gonna take a 5d8 healing to myself
All right.
as a bonus action. So there we go. Just
Okay.
gave back all the damage I just took.
Is that it for your turn?
Yep, that's my turn.
Okay.
That was my attacks and bonus action.
Now
And
we're
move.
at the top of the round. We're going to take a quick 5-minute break because we've been at this for almost 3 hours, and I'm sure people would like to get up and use the bathroom. I know I like to get me a drink. So, ladies and gentlemen, we will be back in about 5 minutes. So, stay tuned to see, are they going to make it? Did somebody make a mistake that might cost them all their lives? Check back with us in about 5 and we'll see. And
Giving you a command.
we're back. And apparently, while we're on break, which is not apparently, I was there to witness it. Dragon Queen gave advantage to Mai and a random DMG item, which we've already rolled for, and if he survives this, he may find it. Alright, so where are we now? We're at the top of the round. Who are we missing? Who goes on a 20? Did we go on a 20?
That was Fred.
That's right, Fred's not with us anymore. That's why I don't see it anymore, because we removed him from the map. Ducks, what are you doing?
I'm going to bonus action. And shadow step to here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to throw another fireball.
Alright.
Hit me.
Right
Hit me.
here.
Where?
Right here. So it'll hit the 3 Yetis and Surge.
I'll take it.
It'll hit the 3 Yetis?
Yep.
Okay.
Because they're large, so as long as it hits his arm, it hits him, right?
Okay.
So that's 8d6, right?
Yes, and I need to make my saves.
Yep.
So the first two will be at disadvantage.
I fail, so I'll take all damage.
What'd you say the DC on that was?
15.
And this is a dex save, so that's a fail. That's a fail, and then the third one will roll, and he makes it. So blue will make it, but yellow and green will not. And 28 was the damage.
I'll do max damage.
Oh,
So
never mind. Max damage. So they
8
take
times
48.
6 is 48. All right.
48. All right,
And so even though blue made the save, he takes half damage and still has disadvantage, right? Because of flames? From what our observations were?
possibly. Alright, so I've taken half damage, and you're done, correct?
Yep.
Well, let's see. Yellow's still standing, but there's nobody. Well, I'll move over here to you.
Okay.
You'll move up to Mai.
They're not going after the guy that gave him fireball.
So the one that moved up to
Okay.
me,
Yep, go ahead and take
18 for 11 bludgeoning.
I'll take
Magical.
11, and that's yellow. Alright.
Shouldn't, is that an advantage? Because of fire?
No, they get disadvantaged. You don't get advantage.
Okay, we don't get advantage, they get disadvantage.
Right.
Gotcha. Perfect.
So,
A lot's been going on.
straight roll to Brother Mai, who is frozen, correct?
Yep.
Alright. Hopefully you'll survive this. 17 points total. 10 for slashing and 7 for cold.
And I am doing just okay right now.
Shit. Let's see. That's going to be another 21 points, slashing and cold combination. How you looking?
I'm hanging in there. You said 21?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm looking pretty bad, but I'm still...
Okay, punishment has advantage, and I have disadvantage again. And Mai, you now have 2 advantages.
Thank you.
Looks like Tara is giving everybody
Thank you very
advantage, so
much.
take that into consideration.
All right. Thank you.
Yes, they are the same Yetis. They were frozen, but somebody made them unfrozen. So, Surge.
Yes.
Don't think...
I don't know if I've seen yellow. Maybe, maybe not. I can't remember either.
So give me a save.
Yellow hasn't
On.
looked at you yet.
I don't think Yellow's even used his yet. No, he did. He used it on Sergeant Rock.
Yeah.
Is it con?
Yes, Constitution saving throw.
I'll use that advantage. 21. I
Alright.
save.
You save, which
So-
means you don't even take the damage.
Cool.
Alright, so I will attack.
17's the number.
Right, so 25 to hit.
Half the bludgeoning, all the cold.
Well, you're not getting hit by any bludgeoning. You're getting hit by slashed.
I do half slash, piercing, bludgeoning.
Okay.
It's like rage. normal rage.
So you'll take 7 points of slashing, 7 points of cold. Well, you know what? I'm gonna roll it. You will take 7 points of slashing
Mm-hmm.
and only 10 points of cold.
All right, so 17.
All right, so let's roll for disadvantage on this one. It's a miss. That's it for my disadvantages. I think somebody's coming down the stairs.
Aren't they at is it straight rolls because of the fire? Not the disadvantage because of you being given it, or are you? It's
Oh,
a
thank
lot going on.
Love you. Thank you.
They have
So-
disadvantage, so yeah, they should be rolling straight rolls right now.
Yeah,
Mhm.
because I'm being flanked, so
Right.
I'm good to go.
All right. So with a straight roll, I'm still rolling high enough to hit you.
17's the number?
8 points of slashing.
All right.
Oops, and that's going to be 5 points of cold for the first hit.
Okay.
14 does not hit.
No.
All right, I think that's all my guys have had a chance to go. Purple is still paralyzed for how long? A minute, right? All right, so may I? You still standing?
I'm still standing. I gotta give you a con save.
At advantage, because you have 2. All right.
16 save. Can I use a heroic point or my hero point to save it?
Yes.
Just like
Yeah, we'll let you use your hero point to make the save.
Okay.
Actually, if you want to use your hero point, I will allow you to use it at the beginning of your round instead of the end of your round.
Okay. As an action or
No, I mean, it's a GUI reward, right?
Yep. Okay. So I'll do the hero point. So I guess that saves my advantage. So I break free, and then as a bonus action, I will cast. Let's see, he is within 30. Yes. Spare the Dying on Sarge,
All right.
which, if I remember correctly, that gives me what, a 1d8 plus my level, or something like that.
Spare the dying. Just he doesn't have to make death saves.
Well,
unless
no,
your
my-
thing also heals.
Yeah, that's one of my classes gives me a heal
Yeah,
with it.
when he does it.
So much random shit. It's like, what's going on?
High level characters, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, and that
Multi classes too.
Oh yeah.
1d8 plus my Constitution. Since technically he's at 0 hit points, would that give me my max healing?
What's
Well.
the thing?
As
If they're at 0, he does
0.
max heal.
yeah,
Okay, so if they're at 0, you get
Yeah.
you spare the dying. That means they're not dying anymore. What's that do for you? Read it to me.
when I do spare the dying, I regain hit points equal to 1d8 plus your Constitution,
Okay.
or defy death. However, bud, we go over to my Grave Cleric.
Yeah.
When I heal at 0 hit points, I get max healing. So that's what I was
8
throwing out
plus
there.
your level, so you get 20.
No, I get
what
8
he's
plus my
what he's trying to say is, since Rock's at 0 and he casts a spell on Rock at 0, he should get max hit points on his healing thing, whatever that ends up being.
1d8 plus con.
All right. Now, are you getting the healing or is Rock getting the healing?
I'm getting the healing. So that's why that was that gray area I talked to you about.
I don't know what the rules are on it per se, but I will allow it to go through on max healing for you.
Sweet. Okay. So that is 10 points. Yay.
And then Rock gets how many?
Nothing. He's stable.
He's stable. He doesn't have to
Oh,
make
so you
save.
get healed. Rock
Yes.
stabilizes. So Rock
Mhm.
is no longer death saving,
Correct.
but
But
he still has
has-
0 hit points.
He is still
Yes.
unconscious.
Yeah. And
All
he
right.
still has those 2 advantages that are on Twitch.
Yeah.
So remember that.
Now, with that said, I'm casting Fear on Green So he needs to give me a wisdom save 16
Wisdom save.
as my action.
Okay, noted.
Are Yetis wise?
Is he fearful?
What's your insight? Passive.
My passive insight's like 2. I think.
11.
10 plus insight.
Well, let's just put it this way.
Oh, 17.
All right, you cast the spell and his eyes go wide.
Hmm.
I mean, I can't do nothing. It's not my turn, but
Yeah.
you're pretty certain that maybe he's scared of you.
Okay.
All right, is that it for
I-
you?
Yes.
All right, Sergeant Rock is stable, so
Unconscious.
I will move past him. Corporal Punishment, give me a death save. You can do it openly, or you can do it just to the GM. Your call. All right, noted. Ducks, I believe. No, Surge, you're up.
So, bonus action, I'm going to use a 4th level spell slot and my temporary hit points. So I'm going to get 4d8 back plus the 2d8 plus my level. But it's going to be the 4d8 and then the temp hit points on top. So, just a second.
You're looking to keep this Earth Elemental up, aren't you?
Oh, fuck yeah. So I get, oh wow, that's hot garbage. 9 hit points back. So let me remember that. Plus 9. So I have that, and then I get 27 temp hit points on top of that.
So, Ducks, that last advantage that was given is actually to you.
Oh, okay.
Okay. so
Because
there's
they typed
that.
in a bad way of typing in and, but forgot to put your name in there.
So which one of these two look worse off, yellow or blue?
Actually, between the two, it looks like yellow might be worse off than blue.
Okay. How bad does yellow look?
Well, I mean,
I have a passive insight of 20. Like, does it look like it's limping, or is it just kind of meh?
it looks like it's well beyond bloodied.
Okay. Then, I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna take 2 swings at yellow.
All right,
Or I'm gonna swing at yellow and hope it falls.
understood.
Straight rolls?
Well, I mean, you don't have advantage.
Yeah, I don't think so. So I was just double checking, like, because of all the fire and stuff, it's confusing.
Fire gives them disadvantage on attack
Disadvantage.
rolls and ability checks until the end of the next
Okay.
turn.
Perfect.
So their disadvantage is gone now.
Okay, and I believe I already used that advantage I got because I used it on the con save up there. That's right. There is a whole lot going on. So, yellow, 18 for 15 magical bludgeoning.
18 for 15, 18 hits. I will take your 15. And it's the yellow.
Yep, yellow's
All
still
right.
standing.
He is still standing.
All right. Next one, 25 for 8 magical bludgeoning.
I'll take your 8.
Still standing.
He is still standing.
All right, perfect. And then I am going to use my movement because I can do that. And I am going to stay within their melee range, but I am going to move out of flanking. So 1, 2, 3.
All right, that moves you out of.
It moves you out of Blue's attack.
Okay, yeah, I'm not going to move
Wait,
out of there.
No,
melee. I mean, they're large creatures. They have a lot of movement or attack. So
You're still within its reach.
okay. What does it have? Reach?
5 foot reach.
Okay, cool.
From the
So I'm
corner
not
of
going
the
to move
square.
out of its attack. So I'm just going to move out of flanking. And bonus movement attack. That's me. I have a lot of shit and I don't know what to do. So yes, that's it. I'm doing that and next.
All right, ducks.
I'm going to use a bonus action to teleport onto yellow using him as terrain. So I'm standing on top of yellow's shoulders right now.
Well, I'm kind of like to know how you did that.
I mean,
You
is he
have to-
under the tree?
You have to have a shadow to step onto.
It's not dawn yet. It's dark.
Is the tree casting a shadow?
That's right. You don't need.
It's
you
still
need,
dark outside. It's
you
shadows
need low,
everywhere.
Yeah, you need low light and what have
Low
you.
light. I don't need full shadow.
Perfect.
Surge, Ducks, and May I all have an event.
Yep, yep.
Okay.
Again. Okay, yes.
Oh, so I have 2.
Yes, you do.
All right, so I'm standing on top of yellow.
You get advantage anyway, not one of these. You have advantage because you shadow stepped.
Okay, and I'm going to attack him.
Okay.
Kick his ass. Grumble, grumble.
So that's 18 plus my my sneak attack.
How do you do this?
Yeah.
Good.
So I land on top of him, just coming straight out of the shadow, and you see shadow claws as they materialize rip through his throat, and his head spins off and lands next to Surge.
Hold on, I gotta check something. Yeah, he probably would have been, but it doesn't matter now.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to use my movement to leap onto blue
All right.
because I
So,
can jump.
as the
I can
body
long
is-
jump half my distance.
As the body's falling, you're going to jump.
I jump over onto blue and use him as terrain,
All right.
and then I'm going to use my second attack on blue,
Right.
and I'll use one of the advantages. They have super advantage.
What?
There, the whole V.
Roll 20 is asking me to use super advantage.
It's got that. It's weird.
Huh, okay.
Yeah, super advantage is like rolling advantage twice on the one roll. It's weird.
Yes, and a 12 does not hit.
12 does not hit.
But I'm going to use a hero point.
For
Can that turn my attack into a success with a hero point?
what does exactly thing the hero point says?
Hero point says you do something heroic that would normally not be something you can do.
And you want to spend it to make that an actual hit. Right?
Yep.
All right, I will allow it.
It says like double damage, like so I can make it a crit, like automatic hit, crit kind of thing.
Well, you can make an automatic hit, and it'll take the damage that you just rolled.
So a 23.
Is it 23? Yep, 23.
And one with 2. Yep.
Since I rolled an advantage, do I get sneak attack again? All right, so 23, and I'm on his shoulders.
Does that end your turn?
Yep. Bonus movement. Yep, that's it.
Now your fear, is that the runaway kind of fear?
Yep.
Oh, does that mean you get an attack of opportunity as he runs away?
Not me,
I did.
because I already used mine. Because he came up and said hi. So wait.
No, you didn't use it this turn.
Yeah, no, that was my last turn. He
But he's
used
not running.
it.
Take
towards
your
you, he's
attack of
running away.
opportunity.
Yep.
All right. Right. Oh, there it is.
No, I used it on this round because they came to me. Nice.
So
Max damage mace as he's running away.
All right, so I'll take 12 points of damage as I'm running away.
And I don't get mine because
Hold on.
they came to me on.
You
their
had a
turn.
15-foot reach, right?
I have 10, but I'm trying to think
All right. Well, I went.
because I did mine when he came to me,
Hold on.
and that
That was
was
the turn previous. That wasn't this last turn you used it. Because you used your movement to get out of the flanking that they had gotten you.
yes. But I mean, he could easily just fuck off this way and not get in my reach.
It's
Well,
true. I'm saying if he gets
I'm
too close.
showing you the rate he took, so you tell me.
Because I have.
Well, if he's swerving around this bush
Four.
of trees, then he'll be in your reach. The question is he
Yeah.
going through the tree or around the tree?
I
'Cause I
just
have
I
that
showed you the
reach.
route he took.
Yeah, because he came through here and then up.
So,
Yeah, so I think you
but-
hit him.
I'm trying to remember. Did he? Because yeah, they're coming through on their turn, but they came to me. Was that last turn or this
That was
turn?
last turn. That wasn't this turn.
Okay,
'Cause
so
he attacked you on his
All right.
turn.
all right, so yeah. So that's confusing.
super
so he went
advantage
through
is
my
not
area.
a thing.
Yeah, it's not really, but it can be depending on.
It's not a thing in
Game.
my game. Advantage is
Exactly.
advantage. You don't get super
Yeah.
advantage. I don't know what Roll20 is thinking, but you don't get super advantage. Now,
So
you
do you-
taking the attack of opportunity
Yeah.
as you run
Yes, yes, and I critted.
back for, is that 26 total?
26
Yeah.
magical.
How do you do
Two
this?
crits as that guy ran away.
How do you do it? Tell me what happens.
Nice.
I see him running away from after getting knocked pretty hard in the back, and I just clothesline him with one of my rugged rocky arms and just pummel his skull into pancake batter.
Excellent.
Just, it's there, but it's very jello-y in the skin.
Oh, he died?
Yes, got him.
Yeah, you got him. All right, so
That's like one of the first crits I've had in a long time.
trying to
Whew.
see.
Getting the heart rate up on this one.
Yes. Oh, I was at 13 hit points when they were flanking me. That's what they got me down to.
Yeah, but you drop your form, right? You don't die?
Yeah, I just dropped my form.
And then
I'd
you go
go
back
from
to your hit points that your human had?
Yeah, I would go from the 13. If I got hit for 13, I'd go to 88. But since I used my temp hit points and I healed myself, I'm currently at more. I have the number here.
So, Ducks, give me a con save.
He can see me on his back?
All you gotta do is turn his head and look at you. I mean, you're trying to hold on to it on his back, but you're on his shoulders. Because he's standing straight up. He's not hunched over where you can stand on his back.
Yeah, these aren't bears, they're yetis.
Yeah.
They're furry.
They're furry, but they're still standing straight up.
Okay. Normal rolls. Oh, no, advantage. I have advantage.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh, still failed.
All right, so you
So I'm paralyzed on his back.
paralyze, and you will take 19 points of cold damage. So half of that would be 9.
8. 9.
Yes, we'll say 9. And I will shift to make you fall on the ground.
I mean, he's gripped and paralyzed, so...
Yeah, I guess you're still on me. I can't swing at you because,
I was
like
just
you said, you're on
fucking
my
with you.
back. But I will swing at this fucking elemental in front of me.
17's the number.
Yep, that's a 20.
Hits.
You'll take half of 13, which is
6.
6. And you'll take 9 points of cold.
Okay,
Secondary shot, 26 to hit.
does hit.
Half a 9, so we'll say 4.
4.
And 5 points of cold.
Okay, I'll take that. I'm
I
still an
really
elemental.
should have done something else, but since I got this fucking guy on my back, I couldn't do it this round. So, and we said the paralyzation lasts for a full minute, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I think so. Or unless they break it.
Well, they can't break it because it's not a.
Okay.
There's not a saving throw each
Okay,
round
I
afterwards,
see, I
is
see.
there?
It depends
It's-
on the paralyze. For the
Yeah.
Yetis, you get a saving throw at the end of each of your turns.
I'm referring
Yeah,
to the
I was
flail.
thinking of something else.
No, the
Yeah.
flail doesn't have a
That's what
resave.
I don't think it did. And it's not a concentration based off the person that's wielding it. If it was, then it would have been broken 2 rounds ago. May I? I believe you're up. Oh, and,
Okay.
And may I?
Yeah.
You don't know where it came from or how it came from, but when that Yeti ran off and you hit it, it's like something fell off of it. And when it fell, this falls.
Nice.
Okay. Okay. All right. I will. Can I pick those up as a free action?
Yes.
Okay. I'll pick those up. I will run to here. If I click on the right thing. And I will. You know what?
I mean, he's
No.
unconscious, and he already has
Yeah.
one.
You can't use them. That's what they were asking about earlier.
Hmm.
Not instead of just getting 1 up, I'll get 2 up. I will do mass healing word.
Ooh.
Okay, so everybody gets 7 points apparently, because that's my max healing on it.
Perfect. I'll take those 7.
It hits up to 6 creatures, and that's everybody.
Yep.
Oh, wait. No, I need to add 14. I took 7 away.
So, Sarge and Corporal are up.
Sarge is
No
up,
longer dead.
and it's Sarge's turn.
Yay!
Can you use my temp hit points now?
You can now
I already
on your
gave him
turn.
some.
Oh, you already gave him some.
I already gave Rock one of my temp hit points.
Yeah,
Okay,
they were going to
never
use it earlier, but he was unconscious, so they couldn't use it.
Yeah, he fell before he could use it.
Okay.
Okay, so he has 10 hit points to use, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
2d8 plus his level,
Mhm.
Yep, 2d8 plus 12.
so 26.
Mhm.
33. Okay, and then he's going to. It's a bonus action for his movement, right? His spell to move.
Whatever spell it is, yeah.
Far
You-
step.
I think.
Yeah, you got his sheet. I couldn't tell you.
It is a bonus action. Okay, so he's going to far step 60 feet.
He has 2 advantages, right?
Yes.
Mhm. Yep. He's got 2.
So we'll just send him up to the top of the map. And then he's going to shoot blue
All right.
1, 2, 3.
at advantage.
With
Why? 2 advantages, 1 normal.
Yeah. So a 22 to hit.
for 7 points of damage. And is he using knockback or no?
Yes. He will knock him back 10 feet.
Okay.
Rock.
And then a 25 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
And then the last
For
attack.
nine.
will
Oh,
be normal.
wait. For 9 points.
Yep.
How do you do it?
So, as his second shot slams into him, it hits him and knocks him back into a tree. And as the limb breaks, the remainder of the limb juts out through the Yeti's chest.
So the second shot pushes it home to where the
Yep.
the tree limb is sticking out his chest.
Yep.
All right.
And then his third shot will. Should we shoot purple? Or
You
leave
have,
it?
you have advantage.
Does he have another? Oh,
Because
yeah.
he's paralyzed.
Your call.
Shoot him.
Or should we wait, heal up, and then take him out once we're all healed?
No,
Sorry,
I mean-
he's not going to shoot him. He's going to wait. He's going to use. No, he doesn't. That's it. It's the end of Sarge's turn.
Just shoot and be done with it. One.
Sure?
I mean,
All right.
it's
whatever.
paralyzed,
Let's shoot.
but does hurting it break the paralyzation?
Oh, no, it doesn't.
I don't know anything about the flail, so
So 28 to hit for 15 points of damage
All right, I'll take 15
on purple.
on purple.
it doesn't say in the notes if it does or not. It just says paralyzed.
With paralyzed, it usually doesn't. It just lasts for a minute unless you break it through your concentration or whatever.
Yeah.
Purple takes 15. All right.
That's the end of Rock's turn.
And next up is corporal punishment, and I'm going to check on something.
Alrighty.
Oh, I've been doing that all wrong.
Oh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
The paralysis only lasts till the end of his next turn.
Ah,
Oh. It's alright.
that's okay.
We don't mind.
I know you don't.
Oh yeah, no, I'm perfectly fine with that. I mean, it's so hurtful.
Corporal,
Sorry.
what is corporal
You know-
punishment doing?
Those who can't be.
First, we're moving. Next, there. And
We can't hear you.
using my advantage because I had one from chat.
Okay, so you're flying off and hitting purple.
Yep, 26 for 7.
All right, I got it.
Second attack.
Nice.
Crit. Yay.
6 for 6. Cool. So 12.
Got it.
That's crit and crit damage.
Mm-hmm.
Like max damage. Nice.
Almost. The modifier didn't quite go off on the first one.
All right. So is that all she wrote?
That's all I can do.
Say Surge.
I'm gonna go say hi to the guy, so I'm gonna use my movement to get up to him.
Mm-hmm.
Right about there. And paralyzed?
No.
He's not paralyzed?
Nope. We've just determined that.
Oh, okay. So that's how the flail works. Okay. I'll still come up to him and say hello.
Technically, you're
I
still
won't
in my
be
circle.
actually. I won't be that close because I have reach. I'll go up to there so I can still reach him.
All
So,
right.
if he only has, the 5-foot attack, he shouldn't be able to hit me. But if he does, he does. I'm fine with it.
Okay.
So let me not at advantage because I do have one advantage that I was given that I did not use.
Yes, you had two. So.
I have one advantage to use for the first attack. For 15, I don't think hits.
15 does hit.
Oh, 15 hits for 13 magical bludgeoning.
So 15 is
like-
the magic number.
Yeah, so
For your second attack, you want one of my advantages?
He
I'll
got
just,
an advantage in chat.
I got one later. Oh, and I got one now. All right. Just looking all over this place trying to figure it out. And he's still standing?
Still standing.
This guy's barely been hit at all.
17 plus 16 because I crit, so that's
Nice.
27,
33.
33 points of magical bludgeoning as I punch him in the neck.
Okay, I'll take that.
Whoosh!
Okay.
My rock.
Okay. So, Ducks, I
Um,
think you're up.
And yeah, you do your thing. I'm gonna probably use a bonus action to heal myself. So
Alright, I'm going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 40. I'll go here. And I will attack him from behind.
Mm-hmm.
so
And so one attack. 21 to hit for 20.
I'll take your 20.
And then 25 to hit for 21.
All right, I'll take your 21.
And then I'm going to bonus action Flurry of Blows for another 2. 26 to hit for 18.
How do you do this?
Okay, I'm not going to my Flurry of Blows then if that's the only one attack. Alright, so I just start slashing at the guy and I rip out his Achilles tendon. And then I hamstring him on the other side. And as he falls to his knees, my third attack, I chop off his head with my claws. Just rip his head off.
All right, and he is gone.
didn't need to use that spell, but I didn't know it was gonna happen, so I used it anyway.
I was hoping to get at least one more round out of it.
I'm glad you didn't, even though I'm being shielded by an earth elemental.
I mean,
Well,
I could
was-
probably take the next attack, but that doesn't mean I could.
I think he was going to go for the short furry one.
Actually,
has to jump on
no,
people's
I was
shoulders.
going to take an attack of opportunity off of you, come around here to the other side of corporal punishment, and hit all three of you with a breath weapon.
You probably could have gone around me without leaving my area of attack.
But he would have gotten my opportunity attack.
True, he would have got yours. That's right.
And that is it. You are out of initiative.
Whew.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my god.
And it's the beginning of a day.
So,
I collapse onto the ground, by the way.
perception check.
All right, can do.
21 passive.
Yeah, I have a 20 passive, but if you want the active, that's a 15.
All right, so
That's your survival.
with that,
Same thing.
so with that, you see the next wave of 5 coming in.
I go into the ground and I leave. It's like, good knowing you guys. I'm fucking off.
Fireball wand, may I? Fireball wand.
Yep. Okay.
Well, that was literally all of my GUI rewards. Passing them out and using them.
I want to skin a Yeti.
Give me a survival check.
I am myself
Yes, a good one.
Okay, well, you definitely get enough of a Yeti fur to you skin it just fine.
Can I
And
take
it's
its horns too?
They have horns?
Do Yetis have horns?
It depends on who's drawing it.
I mean, in the Monster Manual, do they have horns?
The one in the Monster Manual has horns. It has like goldish horns. They look kind of like ram horns. They kind of like they don't like curve around, but they kind of like come forward a little bit. But they have like the ridges in them.
Yeah, let me see what this one has on it.
So, I did not cast a single spell, but I used 1, 2, 3 spell slots? Maybe 4? No, 3. Cool.
Okay,
So
yeah.
it used 10
This
points.
one does have some horns on it. They're not gold horns. They
They're
look like,
yellowish, but they have like the ridges on them.
well, they're like tiefling horns.
Okay.
Hey,
So, you know.
now I'm
little-
not offended at all, really. Slice them, dice them, fricassee them. I don't care.
Do you want some Yeti meat? It's raw.
I am actually collapsed on the ground right now, so
I mean, you have health. I can bring you some meat to give you a little bit of extra strength, right?
okay, yeah, I'll chomp on it while I drag myself back under the tree.
I'll give her a Yeti steak.
Okay. I am going to tauntaun one of these fuckers and take a short rest.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think we could probably take a short rest, but
Or-
I'm
or a
a
long
goddamn
rest.
Earth Elemental. No, we can't do
Long
that. We
rest.
have to wait another
Great.
16
16.
hours. Yeah, we'd have to hang
Yeah,
out for 16
you
hours
said
before we could even take one.
It's too short a time interval between.
Now I have a question. Does a short rest get rid of the death save thing?
No,
they
only a
go away
long
when
rest
you're-
gets rid of exhaustion.
Exhaustion, yeah, it goes away after long rest, but if you're talking about your death saves, those go away when you're back up. So if you get brought up and then you knock down again, you can be up and down as many times as possible, and the death saves will go away every time you're up.
Okay, awesome. Well, let's see. Short rest.
I mean, how do we all feel about taking a short rest? I'm just kind of standing there. If you telepathically link to me, I can talk to you, though.
I'll telepathically link, so you can enjoy the conversation with the rest of us.
Yeah, I'm sitting there and I'm just like, knock, 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 look at you.
I would assume you see me cut open a Yeti and crawl inside its body.
And I'll drag that body under the tree.
So as soon as you get in there and get nice and comfortable, all of a sudden you feel that you're moving,
I'll poke my
And-
head up.
and there's
You
a,
see you see me dragging you under a tree and then slop tuck, kind of like where your head is, pull it open a little and then tuck you in.
I'm
And
gonna
then
pull the other Yeti
pat.
bodies over and like put them around the tree, so
Um,
in like positions of like sitting, so it looks like they're like sitting around.
now,
talking
now,
kind of thing.
mind you, the smell is atrocious.
Yeah, we're all stink right now.
One's head is literally just slop.
No, I'm
And
putting
you ripped
the
one
heads I
open.
chopped off. I put back on their shoulders.
Yeah, the one I caved its skull and is just slopped. You put the heads back on.
I just expected May to say something along the lines that they smell even worse on the inside, or I thought they smelled bad on the outside, or whatever the phrase is. I can't remember. It's been so long.
Yeah.
It's been a while, yeah.
Well, I was thinking one of the headless Yetis are the ones I cut open. That's where I stick my head out where his head should be.
Yeah, I'll just, the one that got the whole head caved in, just like scoop it out, put that on top, open the mouth a little. There you go. You got a helmet now of.
All right, so you guys are taking a short rest. I take it.
Yes.
So
I'm
No,
we're
gonna-
I used my temp hit points and I used my lay on of hands just to let you
all right. So go ahead and get your hit die rolls in that you need to get in for whomever needs to take them.
I'll use some of that actually.
And what we're going to do is it's already about 20 to 11.
Yeah, I don't think we have another battle in us.
Well, or any kind of encounter in you.
Oh, I mean, we can wind walk depending on the weather. I got that. I saved that spell slot.
40.
All right.
And if we rest, I can, do the same travel.
So, is it what you guys are going to do after you get done with your short break?
Yeah, one walk, and then we travel as far south as we can, as quickly as we can.
Well, you
Well,
have
we're
to
going to
go
keep traveling west and
first.
then south.
Okay.
All right, so let's put you all back on that map.
Is
Now,
Rock
is it
going to
short-
use his hit dice as well as we
Sure.
short rest?
Short rest
Yes.
is how long?
1 hour,
Just an hour.
roughly.
So I can re-summon Fred.
So Rock has how many hit points right now? He has 33.
Do you want to resummon Fred right now?
I'd wait till we get back.
We're wind walking. We might as well wait until we get closer to wherever.
Okay, I didn't know if we were wind walking or not. That's why I was asking. Okay.
I mean, it's overcast skies right now. It's still kind of cold. Still some
Yeah, depending
snow,
on what the weather's doing.
but you're not getting heavy winds and heavy rain right now. So that's entirely up to you guys.
It's overcast but not foggy.
Correct.
Okay. How do y'all want to do this? Like,
I said we stay low to the ground, and that way
Mhm.
we see a cloud. That'd be somebody.
Yeah, if there's a fog bank, I say we stop, and then travel through normally, but that spell's going to be up for 8 hours. So,
Oh, wait,
Well, will that get us
Sarge
close
has
to the
a
border?
healing cantrip, doesn't he?
he's got his
No.
little medics, whatever they are.
That's not a. That's not
The
a
healing
cantrip, right?
spirit, I think, is what it's called. I think it's a celestial warlock thing.
Yeah.
His celestial spirit or whatever it is.
All right. So once you guys get done with your short rest, you cast your wind walk on them. Do you do the water breathing on them again too? I take it.
Water breather's 24 hours. Did that at the beginning
Okay.
when Rock did his hit points. He can only do that once a day, I think.
All right.
Unless I don't know about Inspiring Leader.
So you're starting here, right?
Inspiring leader, we can do.
Right about mid. More closer to the line than to the border, but you're somewhere in between.
So it's like right here-ish instead of
Ish, yeah.
there.
Ish. Yeah.
So it's
So you can figure out from there how far you think you can travel with your wind walk.
so yeah, it's like this one. Then if it's like roughly 15 feet, we can probably get close-ish to going around the mountain. Or if you want to do that, I mean, we can
Let's say we
either
get to green. Let's get
Okay.
to green.
And
We can get here and there, or we can get there and
who's leading?
there.
Who's leading the way?
I'll be leading,
Give me a survival.
3.
and
I will assist him.
Well,
My direction sense.
20 feet should be the 400 and some odd feet.
20
On the
feet is
scale.
520, but we're going up and down, or however, so it's up to Dan if we go 20 or 15. And survival, if he's assisting somehow, would that be an advantage, Dan?
I don't know how much of assisting he can in cloud form.
That's why I'm asking you. How are you assisting me, Dux?
You just
The
went silent.
knowledge, and I'm speaking to you telepathically.
Okay, yeah. If you're speaking to me telepathically, if you never broke it once we started.
All right, then I guess you can roll survival with advantage.
All right, cool. I can't guide myself because,
You're in
You
cloud
know.
form.
yeah, and I mean, I'm a gaseous form and I don't know all that shenanigans. 18 and come on, game, roll it on roll 20. You're breaking my balls here. You're fucking breaking my balls. I'm just gonna roll a d20 and we're gonna add 10. So 18.
All right.
I rolled way higher on D&D Beyond, but it wouldn't roll it on roll 20. So fuck it.
So
I
you
saw it.
No, not on D&D Beyond. It rolled it once on roll 20.
so
So
you think you're heading the right direction,
good with me.
and how long are you staying in gaseous form? I mean, in windwalk cloud form.
I say we go roughly as long as we can. The
And you're leading the way.
let's
So
go 7.5 hours.
give me a perception to see if there's anything that would obscure your needing to stay in it that long.
Okay. Passive's 20, or you can have me roll. It's your call.
We'll use a 20.
Okay.
This time around, you don't see any low-hanging fog banks or nothing like that. Granted, you can't really tell how cold it is because you're in cloud form at the moment.
Yes.
But the snowfall did start to get a little thicker the more you moved. But other than that, you have no issue staying in cloud form and making it however long you want to.
Yeah. So basically the entire duration.
All right,
Do we get to like right here today?
you get to right around the border.
All right. So right
Border,
around this
right
border.
hmm
Okay.
So after 7.5 hours, give or take, you get right about there, you're looking for a place to solidify and make camp or something?
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, we've only gone 8 hours.
So
we
we're
still
about
have
lunchtime.
another. We could travel
Uh,
because
how-
we left probably at dawn. So 8 hours from 7 o'clock. Or whenever dawn
1500.
happened.
All right. So we will pick up again next week as you come out of Cloud, Windwalk form, and you guys can decide what you want to do at that point in time.
and my wand is fully recharged.
Yeah.
I typed that as soon as you said it. Never mind.
All right. So yes, your wand is fully recharged. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us this evening for our rather hectic encounter for our crew here. I'm sure that could have gone a little better, but who's to say? Check back with us next Sunday, of course, for continuation of our campaign, and don't forget to check with us on Friday for our continuation of the Red Star Rising campaign. We're into Chapter 3. Also, Thursday night, around about 9 o'clock, a group of us, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it'll be Marcus, myself, Curtis. You gonna try again, or?
I'll probably hang out. I might try and see if it works,
Okay.
but if not, I'll hang out.
Well, he'll be hanging out with us on Discord. Myself, Tara, and Ronnie will be playing some more Grounded to see how much more running from bugs and screaming like children we're going to be, or how many more times Marcus is going to pick a fight with a bunch of ants and get the rest of us killed. Things like that. So we'll do that. That'll be on Thursday night about 9 o'clock on this same channel. And then, of course, I do streaming video games all week long. Currently, I started a new one today, Code Vein, which is kind of cool. So if anybody likes the new Final Fantasy style game where, when I did Final Fantasy VII, it's kind of the same thing gameplay-wise. So if you want to check that out, you're more than welcome to join me. And if I
rewards?
have nothing else left to do, I'll get you guys to roll your d20s to see if anybody gets a GUI reward this week.
Boom. Not me.
So either Rock or I got one.
It looks like Brother May I is the only one that's going to get one.
Dang. I was hoping that 11 would hit.
16 doesn't hit.
Nope.
Well.
Technically, the way
High
the
DC.
rules run is if you roll a 20, you get one. But I've adjusted it to where if you roll above a certain number.
I don't think anyone's ever rolled a 20 on trying to get one of these.
No, they haven't. That's why I've been a little more lenient on it. So, give me another roll there, May I? See what you get.
Okay. Well, I would forego the reward for level.
I'm sure you would, but as far up levels as you are right now, it's going to take a little bit longer.
I mean, I could level up. I'm a level below.
You're fine, I'm sure.
So you get advantage on an attack roll.
Yay!
And who knows, maybe Corporal Punishment might level up after next week's encounter, if there is one. So, we're done. We're going to call it a night. We'll see y'all next week. Remember, with all this crap that's going on in the world right now, we're all in this adventure together. So let's work together and let's make it through what's going on. And please remember that. Love your neighbors. Help each other out the best you can. And until then, have a good week.